Yolanda. Guess who's back? It's me. It is Yolanda. How's everybody doing? I just want to stop in. I just want to say hello. I'm gonna eat some food real quick. And look what I got. That KFC, y'all. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. KFC. KFC. Let me see how they did me this time. I'm just curious. Leo, hi. Welcome to the chat. What's going on with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yolanda, I'm here. Trying to see who's going to join in tonight. Eating me some KFC. And go chit chat. How are you doing, Leo? How's life treating you? What's going on with you? What did you do today, this Saturday? I'm going to say my grace. Oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. Sweet Father, for this food. I'm unable to eat, sweet Jesus. May I have many foods like this, sweet Jesus. In Christ's name, amen. Amen. All right. So, you said hi. That's all you're saying is hi? In case you guys want to see, anybody want to see, I have some KFC. I'm flipping around. Ain't nobody coming in, man. Flip, 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 flip. Oh, and it's nasty. Hey. Not good at all. Nope. Okay, maybe I'll get it like this. Okay, there we go. Oh, it is terrible. But it comes with mine. I'll stay on here for a few seconds. Get off. Oh, this chicken is not good at all. Oh. And the fish is this. It is terrible. Welcome to the chat, number crunchers. I've been on about 5 minutes. Ain't nobody really shining in. And if don't nobody come in a few minutes, I'm gonna shine off. I thought people would be in tonight, considering the time. And let me turn the camera back around. Hold on. Okay, hello. Here I am. So I thought people would come in and say, hey, where are you at? I'm at a truck stop. Chilling. Went and got me some KFC. I'm almost done with it. It's not that great. Not the best, but it's what it is. And that's what I'm doing. Went live to see who would come in and say hey. See if I get a good crowd. So far, nobody's really shining in. Like I said, if don't nobody come in and like the next KFC, yes, KFC in the next few minutes or so, I'm just gonna sign out. See, one thing, you gotta catch everybody at a certain time. In the weekend, a lot of people go live. So, hold on, I'm gonna let you see something. I'll flip this around. Hold on again. Number Cruncher says, remember them little chicken biscuits they used to have? Yeah, I remember them little chicken biscuits. What were they called? I remember those. I forgot they even sell those. For real. I forgot all about those little bitty chicken biscuits. They were very popular. Not biscuit sandwiches. I'm not quite sure. It says, remember the... I don't know what they used to call them, though. But now that you said that, yes, I do remember them. I think they were called chicken biscuits or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But I know exactly what you're talking about. They used to be good. Yeah, yummy. So, as for right now, it says chicken sliders. I remember those. Oh, so they were called chicken sliders? Some of them might still carry them. Oh, Silverbeard Gaming, what's up? Chicken sliders, I remember those. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. I couldn't remember the name. I'll flip around since a few people are coming in. Y'all, hey Chrissy, good evening. I'm not gonna stay on long. I stopped, got me some chicken here, some KFC. It's not all that. And we were just talking about the chicken sliders. I don't know if you remember at KFC, they used to have a chicken slider. And that's what we're discussing. And that was going to, it was going to chit chat a few minutes. I'm a little bit tired. I just still want to get some watch time. And, hey, it says good evening, good evening. Yes. So they was called chicken sliders. That's what we was talking about. And, trying to get me something to eat. Gonna see who all come in, because you know I was rolling all day, and when I stopped, I went over some of my content and different things, and so many people was live throughout the day. There's so many people who put out a lot of content videos. I'll watch enough of it as I can and catch up, but I still got to put out my content too. If everybody come, that's cool. Not, I appreciate it. We did a long live yesterday, and I'm not about to do that again. I mean, I was thinking about that all day. I was like, wow. That was crazy. But anyway, it was cool. We had good conversation. Before I left out this morning, it says Silverbeard Gaming. It says KFC overall has gone downhill over the past. You're absolutely right, because I got this KFC here, and let me tell you, it is not good at all. I mean, nothing. And then check this out. I got this, supposed to be macaroni and cheese. Let me, hold on. This is not, I don't even know what you want to call it, but KFC has definitely went downhill. It just went downhill, period, overall. Let me turn this light down. Might be able to see a little better, yeah. So if you can see, this is supposed to be macaroni and cheese, but it does not taste like macaroni and cheese. It tastes like, I don't even know what it tastes like. And it don't even look like macaroni and cheese. Look at that, you guys. It's like I don't even know what you would say. No. It is like, I wish you guys can see it, but they food used to be really good, but not no more. Hey, it's what it is. It says that last live got a lot of views. Yeah, I seen that, Chrissy. It really did. I was shocked. We were so busy talking and running our mouth, I didn't even realize that many people had came into the live. We had a lot of people in that live. It says, does it taste like Kraft? No, it does not taste like Kraft. This tastes like just some backwood, off-brand macaroni and cheese. Jen, hello, welcome to the chat. It was probably frozen, then microwaved it. Yeah, you're right. It's no good. Not good at all. It says it's the life of Gabe Blake. Hello, Gabe. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. It says Yolanda, in evening, everyone in the chat. Thumbs up, done. Oh, I appreciate you giving me that thumbs up. I haven't been here that long. I just came in a few minutes, but at least I got me a drink from the truck stop, if you can see that. Just came in for a few minutes. Wanted to chit chat. Whoa. And wanted to see who was going to come in. We was just talking about the live I did the other day. Tony, yo, man, in the house. Tony, what's popping, man? Y'all, look who's in the building. Tony himself. Tony himself probably trying to get his food ready for his video later. I got a lot of content. It says Carter Play. Hi, Carter. How are you doing? Carter. Hello, Carter. How is it going with you? I appreciate everybody that's coming in, y'all. We're going to be popping, but I got to roll tomorrow, y'all. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be on this bad boy long. If anything, I'm going to try to do that little hour and 10 minutes. I'm calling it the night. It says, I hope are having a great night. Yes, it's good. It says, good, Carter. Silver Beer, it says, yeah, frozen mac and cheese isn't that good. No, frozen mac and cheese isn't good at all. You're right. I mean, it's just not a hit at all. So, Silver Beer Gaming, are you at work tonight on your break? Normally, you come into the chat when you're at work or you're on your break or something. Or did you have, because I think you said yesterday you was in the chat, if I'm not mistaken, you said that you was doing, what was it, overtime or something for 2 or 3 days in a row? And I asked you what was going on. You were saying because you just like to do it. So I'm curious, are you at work tonight? I was wondering about that. But I know that KFC was not hitting at all. The chicken wasn't too bad, but the rest of it was just not good at all. Like, period. So just like a waste of money. It says, yeah, I'm at work for overtime. Oh, so you're doing 8 hours. I don't know what to say about y'all, KFC. Y'all are not what y'all used to be. For real, for real. And that macaroni and cheese is definitely not the spot. So you working overtime tomorrow, Silverbeard? I'm just curious. Who all have to go to work tomorrow? It says Tony. Tony, yo, man, said hi. What's going on with you, Tony? What you got cooking up? Silverbeard says, yeah, short shift for me. It says, I'm used to 12s. Okay, used to working 12 hours. Number crunchers. It says KFC was hitting tonight. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was hitting all right. Uh-huh. Only thing that was good was the drink that I had when I got that because it was in the truck stop. So what, anybody do anything interesting today? How was everybody's day? It says, haven't found out yet, but I think so. I will find out before I go. Oh, so they let you know every day before you get ready to leave if you're going to work overtime or not. We got Chill Will Crew in the house. Hey, Chill Will Crew. Chill Will says, hey, Yolanda in the chat. Blessing. Blessing to you, Chill Will. Welcome. And y'all don't know, in between my stops, I checked out a few people live. Bo 14, she had a live today. And well, I was just silent. I couldn't really respond because I was working. So a lot of you guys, when y'all have y'all chat, I do be there. Bo was talking about some interesting stuff. Her and about a young lady. I think her name was Country. Oh, it's G2 Country Girl. She had a tub. She had a few people in her chat, and they was talking about some interesting things. And I was in and out of it. Jolia, I caught her live earlier. You guys know Jolia is celebrating her 10-year wedding anniversary. Let me see. Denise Ferguson, hello. It says Yolanda. It says, came to give you a like. Have a good night. I really appreciate that, Denise. Hey, you guys get a chance, go check out Denise. Me and her rock over there with Loke and all them. She's good people. I really appreciate that, Denise. Thank you so much. She's stopping through to show me some love. I appreciate that love. Silverbeard, it says, only thing I have done today was replace a spinner and a con in a center and an archon in the center. I don't even know what that is. Chill Will said, hey, Tony, yo, man, Chill Will. Replace a spindle and a recon it in a center. Oh, you're talking about something at work or with your car or something? Graybeard. I mean, Silverbeard, I'm sorry. Because you're talking like mechanic stuff. Or maybe I'm misreading that or whatever the deal is. A little bit tired, but hey. But yeah, you know, so I seen a few people was doing chat. And of course, when I got up this morning, before I left out, I was able to catch a few people. I was able to catch up on a little content. You guys, like I told you, always remember I post a lot of people in the post. If I can't get to your page or check you out like that. Silverbill Game. It says at work, first shift, it says wrecked a machine and I had to fix it. Oh, okay. What exactly do you do, Silverbeard, at work? You said you wrecked the machine. May I ask what type of line of work do you do? Because you be working a lot. So y'all basically sound like y'all can work as much overtime as you want to. Which I guess that's a good thing. I assume it is. It's got to be good. So you at first shift. It says in the land of Gabe Blake. Okay, Gabe. Yeah, Gabe, I came over to your page over there too. And I seen look like you're building, I'm not quite sure, it's rebuilding like a house or chicken coop or something you're building out there. I was trying to get more info on it. CNC machining, making water pumps. Oh, okay, CNC machining. Oh, you guys are making water pumps. Okay, so you've been doing that for a while. Obviously, you must like what you do. It sounds interesting. Sounds real interesting. And it's still pretty hot. I don't know the temperature, what everybody has it going or whatnot. And again, I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. I appreciate you guys. It says 22 years so far. Wow. You've been at that company 22 years. I salute you, man. That is pretty awesome. So 22 years, I take it you're going to retire. Silverbeard Gaming, I assume you're going to retire. I went over to your page. I didn't know you was into that gaming like that. See, y'all don't so know. I check out a lot of people. Pages low key. I might not leave comments. Oh, trust, and I can tell everybody that's in here what their page been about because I check them out. And it says, Chrissy, it's hot in Michigan. Yes, it's hot out here. I'm down in the deep south, and it is 98 degrees right now, and it's getting dark. Silver Game, it says, no, I got 30 more to go. 30 more to go. Dang. It says, thanks for watching my little channel. Yeah, you got some interesting things. I didn't know you was in the gaming like that. And I see, you know what? I want to thank you because you always taking the time to stop in my chat on your breaks, your lunch. Like when you see me go live, you always come in. I do appreciate that. So a lot of people rock with me, but to be at work and to take your lunch time to come in, that's pretty awesome. I really appreciate that. It says, it's a house. I'm so tired. The carpenter, it says cut it in 3. And then when he had to lift it from when it was in the front where it would put it together. Okay, so that's what you're building, like a carpenter. Okay, you're building a house. It's a house, and I'm tired. Okay. Yeah, I see that. You guys had a lot going on there, Gay. You really got a lot. You sure do. And I was wondering how long you think you guys going to take to build that. It says Silverbeard. It says you're welcome. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, I come over there. I was checking out some of that stuff you got going on. I mean, I don't understand the gaming thing, hey, but what it is, I was just still showing you support. And don't be, watch the thing. I'll be posting people in there. I can't remember if I posted you in my posts, but if you get a chance, be checking out the posts because it might be somebody you want to connect with. And if so, connect with them. I mean, it's all good though. And I appreciate that. Like I said, especially when you be on your lunch and then you stop on your lunch, you come in, you check me out. Nothing but love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes. And then everybody that came in tonight. Because y'all could have been out at the club. Y'all could have been at the strip club. Y'all could have been at the regular club. Y'all can be playing dominoes, cards, getting y'all drink on, listen to y'all some Bobby Womack, some Johnny Taylor, some BB King. Who knows? Y'all could just be, y'all had that uncle. Anybody got that uncle that be getting so drunk? He be talking smack to everybody. Yeah, I had an Uncle Jay. He used to get so drunk, my Lord. Uncle Jay would put on a show. He get to dancing. He get to doing this thing. Be up in everybody's face talking smack. Uncle Jay was the man. I know we all got that uncle. He would get so drunk, Uncle Jay would pass out in the grass and everybody just leave him there till the next morning. It says, I'm either at work or playing around on the PC on my free time, LOL. Keep me out of, keeps you out of trouble. Okay, yeah, well, there you go. But yeah, that uncle, and he be sitting down, people be trying to play dominoes and cards, and Unc be walking around just doing this thing, dancing with everybody, playing some music, then he be singing, got a cigarette in one hand, got a beer in another. He's so lit, he don't know what time it is. And he just drank himself till he just passed out. And everybody just stepped right over Uncle Jay. He'll be all right. And keep it moving. Chill Will. It says, my husband shooting pool. I am shooting darts. We chilling, vibing in here. That's what time it is, Chill Will. Y'all just at home. Ain't out in those streets. Just having a good old time. That's the way it should be. Just chilling. Having a good time. What you guys cooked today, Chill Will? Anything interesting? Or did you go out and eat? It says, Gay Blake. It says, to be honest, I'll be going to bed early tonight and get some rest. Well, I hope you do get some rest, sweetheart. I really do. Chrissy says, always have that drink in his hand. Yes, Chrissy, you must got one of those uncles. You know exactly what I'm talking about. He can fall over. That drink, he gonna be holding on to that drink. And that cigarette. He ain't gonna let go of that drink and that cigarette. For real, for real. That drunk uncle. It says the cool guy. Wait a minute, let me see here. The cool guy. It says, hey, what did you eat so far, baby? I just had some KFC and it's already gone. It says 10 like, hello, my dear friend. How are you? I'm doing fine. How are you doing today? Panya, welcome to the chat. Chill with, y'all order pizza. It says good morning. Oh, it's morning where you at? Where you at, in India or somewhere? You talking about good morning, and that Gay said she going to sleep. What I can't remember. I think I've seen you in the chat. It says Chrissy. That's right. Yes, Chrissy, for real. That uncle be clowning. It says I'm fine, sister. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you're doing good, man. So everybody got that uncle, and then y'all got, I don't know who got that auntie that be clowning, and she be telling everybody, don't have on some clothes that you can't fit, just not right. That auntie gonna tell you, look at here, Why you put that outfit on? You know that outfit was made for you. Just because they put it in the store don't mean you had to wear it. Who got an auntie like that? Come on now. They said want some pizza. Don't get you some pizza then, Tony, yo man. He said, Chrissy, good morning. Pan, y'all said, okay, I see Pan. He's talking to Chrissy. Yeah, y'all. You got that drunk uncle, and then you got that auntie. They getting lit too. Delmar Loop. Hello, Delmar Loop. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, everybody that's coming in, I appreciate it. We just chit-chatting, talking about random stuff. And that's about it. Chill, Will. It says, Tony, I heard that. Yeah, talking about the pizza. Tony, you go give us a sneak peek of what you cooking tonight? Tony, your man? He probably getting ready for his video. I wonder what he got popping off. He's sending laughing emojis. It says, what's up, gang? What's up? Sky Higgs, welcome to Renee Sky Higgs. If I'm pronouncing wrong, forgive me. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, welcome to the chat. I appreciate everybody that's coming here. Like I said, I'm not going to stay on too long tonight because everybody that was in the chat yesterday, we had it up and popping. We had that chat, number crunchers. I see, oh, it's looking. We had that chat about 4.5 hours. It says, rainy skies. Don't worry, you're chilling. Yeah, we're just chilling. That's all we're doing, chilling and chit-chatting. We was talking about drunk uncles and aunties. It says, I'm fine. Oh, he's speaking to Chrissy. Tony, yo, man. Nacho cheese covered fried chicken. Nacho cheese covered fried chicken. Okay, so so Tony, yo, man, you're gonna do nacho cheese, and you're gonna cover fried, like some smothered fried chicken or something. You said covered fried chicken. Well, that sounds different. It says, don't know how to feel about that one. Don't know how to feel about what one? The fried chicken? Or what? It says Chrissy, great. Oh, okay, yeah. No, he was saying he was going to do the fried chicken tonight for his when he does his mukbang tonight. That's what that was. When he do his mukbang tonight. It says, how are you? 10 likes done. I appreciate that. I would appreciate that like that. I thank you so much. It says in the life again. It says I had yellow yam, sweet potatoes, boiled plantains, pumpkin corn, meal dumplings, and brown stewed chicken neck. Oh my gosh, Gay, that sounds so good. It says nah, get some canes, bro. That shit fire as fuck. Oh wait a minute, get some canes. Yeah, canes is good too. Yeah, I love canes. But canes is only in certain states. And by me traveling, canes is not in a lot of areas that I go when I travel. I don't see canes, a lot like I want to. Number crunchers. Caribbean food. Yeah, Caribbean food, yes. Yeah, she is over there, a number cruncher. She is over there in Jamaica. Her, Jolia. It says love dumplings. Yeah, dumplings are the bomb. Dumplings are delicious. Love, love, love dumplings. But everybody can't make dumplings. I mean, some people can make dumplings from scratch really good. That's what you just whipped out, the fryer, LOL. It says fries, plantain, yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, everybody can't cook dumplings. Jamaicans be making up some good food. Jamaicans can do some doggone good oxtails, too. I went to a lot of restaurants, and they be off the hinges. It says, hello, number crunchers. Oh, Gay is speaking to number crunchers. Okay, yeah. And then you guys in the chat, like we always do, you guys connect if you want to. You can just, I don't know if you can punch the button, but however you want, if you guys want, you can go check out other people's pages. You can Google it. It says, cuz they got good taste. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's got their own chicken spot. You got the KFC, Popeyes. You got a lot of good chicken spots. Some people don't even like chicken though. So again, it's all different for everybody. So some people like it and some don't. So yeah, it's all about what you like, your preference. I also checked out, you guys, it says, oh, you just farted? So So why did you say excuse me when you forwarded? Don't nobody. Hey, y'all don't remove none of these trolls. Don't silence them. Don't just let them do their thing. So when it says my bag, y'all. So when you forwarded, did you say excuse me? You said my bag. So is that your way of saying excuse me? Keep on forwarding. That's natural. If you got to forward, let it out, baby. Do your thing. So Delmar Lubin says, we know you stink. Oh my, it's finna get on and popping here. So you talking about so you know that person stank by they farting? I guess they wanted everybody to know that they farted. I mean, I think it's kind of strange that you want to announce that to everybody. But if that's what you want to do what makes you happy. Delmar Lou said, I know you stink. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. But, some people can cook food. It says, yeah, bold and steak. Oh my gosh, Delmar Lou. It says, yeah, bold and steaky. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so like I said, you guys connect here with anybody you might see, anybody's page you want to go to. We all supporting each other. You got a lot of people that's live, go live. Try to help them out with the live. Watch their, what do you call it, the playlist, because it helps them to get the watch hours. Subscribe. I mean, and the more you get people and the bigger the channel, you're not going to be able to watch everybody every day and all day. But you can just do the best that you can, because that's what I do. I put out videos every now and then. I'm trying to go live a little bit more, as much as I can. And YouTube is not easy. I talk about this all the time. YouTube is not easy at all. Let me tell you. It is very, very hard. And I remember I used to watch YouTube, and I used to watch people's channels, and I used to be like, oh, that is so easy. I can do that. It's nothing to it, baby. Don't believe the hype. Trust me. Believe the hype. It is not easy trying to gain subscribers, trying to keep up with your content, trying to watch other people's content, trying to support them. And if you have a job, and if you are a mother or a father, you got family, you got children, and you just trying to have a life outside, you're a very busy person. It says, what is your country now? I'm in the U.S. I'm outside of Texas. It says, I am in India. Okay, I figured you was in India when you was telling me about the time, and then I just assumed that's where you were, or you were somewhere not in the U.S. That's for sure. But like I said, welcome to the live, and I appreciate you being here. You can talk to everybody in the chat. If you want to connect with somebody, go right ahead. But I appreciate you being here. So how is it over there in India? You've been there all your life, or like, I ain't got them bright lights on me, bro. Dim your lights, man. So it says, yes, you have to set boundaries between. We were talking about that in Jolia's live earlier. IV, what's up? IV is in the house. That's the man himself. In case you guys don't know, IV, he does a lot of, what do you call it, IV, what you do when you make intros and stuff? Like when you do that stuff for Tony, when you guys see Tony's, what do you call that? I can't figure out the name. It's called, I don't know if you call it graphic designer or whatever. But anyhow, he does like the, like people when you see the intros and videos and stuff. What is your I just told you where we're at. Everybody, the majority of not everybody, there's some people in different spots, in different places. There are some people in like Jamaica, there are some people like you in India, there's people in the US. That's it, IV. Okay, yeah. So it says Tony, yo man, IV, yeah. It says Chrissy, yes, those intros are cool. Yes. What's up, Tony? Yeah, to do all of that stuff, you got to have talent. Hey, do you guys go to school for that? Do you guys have some type of degree, or is just something natural that comes with it? Because I always wonder about that. That's a lot of skills right there. A lot of skills you must have to do that. I might give me an intro one day. It says, I am in Jamaica. Yeah, I figured, yeah, I think because this morning, that's what Jolia was saying. There was a few people that was in Jamaica. I couldn't stay. I was in Jolia's chat for, I don't know, a little bit while. but I had to roll out. So I did catch her. I do recaps right now. I'm in the middle of watching Jolia's her playlist. So I go through and I watch people's playlists too. Again, I ain't gotta leave a message. I know I can tell you everything about it. So right now I'm working on playlists. Jolia's, I'm almost done with hers, and I'll recatch that one later for the part that I didn't watch, because her Jolia Legacy, her lives are not real long, so I can, watch hers. Most of them are an hour or something like that. Oh, so you're saying good morning. It's morning where you are. Okay, well, it's night where I'm at. So yeah. So again, everybody's live and stuff is different, but I pick days, just like you said, Gay. You have to balance it out, and if not, it would just drain you out. We were talking about that yesterday. It says India morning. Oh, okay, it's morning. Okay, yes. So we were talking about that. You have to balance it out. You just have to, because if you don't, man, it's very exhausting. Like now, I'm not gonna say I feel bad or a certain way, and I want to catch up with a lot of content, but I also have to focus on my content, and then I can catch up what I can. And I had find myself one time, I don't know if you've dealt with this, Gay or Tony, yo man, anybody that has content, especially the big channels, you can show support, but there's all kind of ways in showing support. I'll say it and I can't say it enough. This is my personal opinion. There are some people that I have found that some people, I'm just going to keep it real. Some people, I'm not going to say they have an attitude, but there's some type of way, like if you're not on their page all day, like, and I've already said that you got some people that put out content all day, all night, just 24/7. I don't know how they keep up with it. I guess that's all they do. And I'll go over there and I might watch one of their videos or something. It might be a couple of days before I go over there again. I don't think you should feel some type of way if I'm not, I call it living on that page. I refuse to live on one person's page all day and every day. That is so unfair. So many other people, but you got content creators that do that. They feel some type of way if you're not, every time they put out a video, every time they put out a short, every time they do a post, they just want you to, you just run into their page every day, like, and all day long. I don't give that. You can unsubscribe from me and keep it pushing, because we can just disconnect, because I'm not gonna live on your page. And then you can just tell, because they don't have to tell you, just their actions, the way they are, the way they do. And I don't call out nobody, but it's very evident. And I mean, I'm starting to have a problem with it. And like I said, I would just not come to your page at all, and you don't have to come to mine. It's not that serious, because to me, I think that's very selfish. Like, if you put out 1,000 videos in one day and I watched 2 of your videos, I supported you and I'm subscribed to you. But if you feel in some type of way, because I'm not coming over there all day long, you putting out a video every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, every 20, and then I come on over, you act like you ignoring me, and I'm still trying to show you love. What, you feeling some type of way because I went over there all day with you? Man, I got better things to do. No, I'm not trying to be funny. You're not the only content. Imagine if every content creator did that. Just put out tons of videos all day long. Like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, really? You just put out, like, what is the point? And that sometimes that can get very, very frustrating. I'm just keeping it real. But some people, it says, yes, I had someone do that to me. Yes, Chrissy. So and they'll let you know they're feeling some type of way, and it's like, it's crazy, because I'm like, you didn't put out 20 videos and it ain't even been 24 hours, whether it's shorts, regular video, you're posting stuff, you're just doing stuff all day long. And then, like I said, I work, and then if I came over there and I'll show you some support, if I just go to your post and say, and I'll leave a comment, but this is how you know they have a problem. They'll respond to everybody else. That they'll say, oh, thank you, send a heart. They'll say something, but when it comes to you, they'll either ignore you or they'll just give you a heart. That's letting them know, I see you, but I don't see you. But yeah, you didn't come over here enough. Like, child, whatever. And then you'll go and then you'll keep trying to show them love. That's fact. I'm glad I'm the only one have not noticed that. And they'll kind of like, it's almost like they're ignoring you in other ways. Like, yeah, I see you, but I don't. I'm going to say thank you and speak to everybody else. But it says, and I did unsubscribe. Yes. Bingo. That's how I be feeling. And people like that don't realize you've been and lost a lot of subscribers. And what their problem is, they're mad because they're feeling some type of way because you got people that support them. But it's not, I'm not going to say a whole bunch, but you got people that run to their page and go to every short they put out, every video they put out, every post they put out. Just like, I'm not doing it. I don't care. It says, some want you all in. Right. Like, share, sub, you know, membership. Yes. Donation, etc. And if you get that, it's a blessing, but no one is obligated. Yes. You know what? Now listen to what Ivy said. It's true. There is people that want you to be a member. Like, there's a few people like that I unsub for. I'm gonna go and keep it real. They want you to be a member because every time I would come to, they got ways of knowing when you come to their page, and when you come, it's a big thing that'll pop up and say become a member, and I just say nope. You're not gonna force me to pay to watch your videos when I can go watch somebody else's video for free. But like Ivy said, if you have that, that's cool. They want you to pay a membership, right? They want you to thumbs up and watch all of their videos. They want you to be at every live. They just want you to support them 100%. Like, please. And then they feel some type of way. Then when they do their video, their lives, they want you to super chat. They just want you to do everything. They just literally want that dedication from you. But you got like so many other people pages you got to get to. Like, I'm not, and then they'll feel some type of way if you don't become a membership. They'll keep like, they'll go in their lives or something, and they'll say something like, so I have members rocking with me for such and such a time, and I'm surprised they're still not members. It's almost like, not necessarily a threat, but it's almost like to put you on blast. Those type of people don't realize you actually lose subscribers by doing it. If I had a membership page, if you want to be a member, fine. If not, and I don't understand, no offense, don't come for me. When people make their videos, it is for members only. Like, why are you even doing that? You should make it available for everybody. But hey, don't come for me. I'm not finna pay to watch a video, especially if I'm a member. So the member is free, but if you want to draw new people, why would you make a video and say members only? You think because you put members only, that's gonna make me become a member? No, what you done is made me unsubscribe, and I kept moving because I'm looking like, I just don't understand that. And no offense for the people that have those member only pages, Chrissy, it says I thought the same. Yes. And even if I ever get a large page, I would never make a video for a member only to see. Like, I still don't understand people that make videos for members only. I just don't get it. Now, if I'm already a member and you got videos, okay, fine. I have the perks to watch it. But to me, do you know how many members you are losing? Because I've done my research, and I run these YouTube streets because Benzo BBQ. What's up? We got Benzo BBQ in the house. You guys go check him out. If you're into barbecue, you like some oxtail, baby. You like some ribs. You like some chicken, some hot links. Oh boy, he got it all. He be popping smoke up over there. He be doing his thing. And if you guys check out one of my videos, he's the one that I interviewed, did /collab. When he was on the grill, he allowed me to videotape him. He's not one of the drivers, but he allowed me to come and videotape as he cooked, and he had his smoking up out there. He was doing his thing. But he put out some good stuff over there. He also has some good food too. So you guys get a chance, go over there and check out Benzo BB Barbecue. He got some good content over there if you're into barbecue. That's for all my barbecuers. So but back to this membership thing. So I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, it says that, oh, you're welcome, Benzo. You are welcome anytime. Now I am one of his members. I've been a member. I've been rocking with him since day one. Benzo BBQ. He's been rocking with me, but he's shy. I don't think he really comments a lot. Like, I got a lot of people, St. Louis style, that I rock with. Now, I pay a membership to him because when he first started, I asked him about the membership, and a lot of people have. They said that's the only one. Now, that's, again, if you want to pay it, it's fine. He didn't force me. He didn't make me or anything. It's something that I choose to do I want to support him. But he doesn't make none of his videos you have to be a member to watch them, is what I'm saying. I choose to be, and there's a few other people that I were membership to, and I was doing it to support them as they build their channel. Okay, here, because yeah, day one I've been with him, and you know why I will be a member with certain people? Because you can buy meat product. I have supported some people, but don't force me to do nothing like that. And then if somebody is a member and you got enough people that are members, I don't think you should make your videos just for members only. What about your people that are non-members or people that can't afford to be a member? There was a few other females that I was rocking with. They had good content. I was members. All the membership are different prices, and I rocked them. But when they start making their videos for members only, well, I thought that was unfair with the new people, so I unsubscribed to them. So yes, I did. It says, hey Bob. Hi Bob, how are you? Welcome to the chat. It says thank you for the support. No problem. And there's only 3 people that I am a member of, and I've been rocking with them for day one. I guess you could say I didn't know better to be a member, but I am a member, so I just stay a member. But I can always not be a member if I choose to. But what I like about them, you don't have to be a member to watch their videos, and they don't force it. You can super chat if you choose to. You can be a member if you choose to too, just as well. But again, like I said, I don't like when you make your videos where you have to be a member in order to watch the videos. That's all I'm saying. Because you got people that might like your content, and they might, and I'm not saying that they can't afford it, they just might not want to be a member. I don't think you should force nobody to be a member. You should give them that option, is what I'm saying. And the reason, and then I've super chatted people, I've cashed out people. That's because, like, if I cash app somebody and you're a mukbanger, like Tony Yo Man, you know, a lot of us, we've cashed app, and we want you, that's, you know why we're doing that? We're supporting you to go buy, like, food. Them mukbangers, you know do you know how much they spend? The barbecue, there's 2 other barbecue people I follow, and I support them. You know how much it costs to buy barbecue, putting out that content? You know how much it costs to buy food and chicken and, like, Tony Yo Man, them mukbangs that they be doing? But Tony don't ask for money. Benzo BBQ don't ask for money. And the other people that I follow that are into food, they don't ask. I just do it from the kindness of my heart, because I know what it costs to fire up a grill. I know what it costs to go buy chicken. When me and Tony Yo Man did that collab, Tony, I don't know if you still in the building. I think we paid 40, 50. I can't remember what we paid for that chicken. That was just chicken. So imagine he does that type of work every day where he got to put out a video. So I don't mind, but they don't say, hey, donate to me. You got people that'll do it out of the kindness of their heart. But like IV was saying, when you are, like he said, when you want, like he said, you are a lucky content creator if you have a whole bunch of people that are members on your channel, that are subscribed to you, that cash apps you, that super chat you, and donate to you, and watch all of your content and be at all of your lives. You got it going on. You hit jackpot. It says Del Marlou. It says cost a lot of money. Food is high. Yes, it is. And I know this. That's why I try to show. I even go in regular people's content, and I'll just super chat sometimes $10 or $15. Even though YouTube get a portion, but it's just something I choose to do. I'm just spreading the love, because I know making content is different, especially when you're doing food or certain things. Like me, you know, that food that I bought, I was going to buy that food regardless whether anybody super chatted me or not. I'm just saying. But, so some of them I appreciate it, just like IV, when he does those intros. I mean, if he wants to, he can do them free, he can charge them, he can do whatever. But he's got a business. See, everything is different. Some things make no sense to me, and some do, if I'm making sense. That's all I'm saying. Even collab, you know, when you do collabs with certain people, you know they charge you. I don't know if you guys know that. So, like, yes, it's expensive. There you go, Tony. Remember when we did that collab and bought that chicken? That was very expensive. I forget what we paid, but I think we paid probably, what was it, $50 or... It was expensive. So imagine if he did that every day. So that's why there's times where I don't mind donating, that I will cash app them, because you know they have their cash app up in their little description. Oh, and for you guys want to know, I did put my email. I finally got an email up in the description part. So anybody want to collab, as long as y'all prices ain't too high, and I understand y'all got to make y'all cheddar, but then like when you got a person that would donate their time, because everybody that I collab with, it was like a donate, which is cool. I didn't have to work. I mean, we balanced it out, so it worked out, because collabs are very expensive. Some content creators start at $100 on up. I bet you guys didn't know that, to collab with them. They charge $100, $200, $300, $500. I heard some charges up much as $1,500. I ain't paying nobody $1,500 to collab with them. I don't think I'm gonna pay them $15. That's ridiculous. But they got to, I'm not mad at them, because you make your money however you can. The hustle is real out here. It's real. And I bet you guys didn't know that. And I'm talking about the bigger the content creator, like if they got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and some of them, they won't even collab with you at all. They be like, no, if you not nobody that's big like them or as big as them, because remember when I told you guys, Chrissy, when I shared the story about I reached out to some content creators and they laughed at me, but then Tony Yo Man came, and then I got Vokash, he came, he collabed with me, and collab, he has what, over 200,000 subscribers. He didn't have to collab with me. He didn't charge me a cent. Do you see what I'm saying? But then I reached out to somebody that had, they had a smaller page than he did, and the one dude, he laughed at me, but there was one person did respond, and they told me $500 for 30 minutes. I didn't even respond. I guess they got the picture. Not giving you no, you're not even on that. Let the truth be told. Dude, like, you got me mad. Well, I'm not giving you, I wouldn't give you 5 cents. Okay? Period. But you got some people like that, and the bigger they are, some of them won't even reply to your emails, or you leave them a comment, you reach out to them. They just flat out ignore you, especially if you have a small page like I do. You know, but you step on people like shoes, you know, you just never know who you might. I'm going to tell y'all a brief story real quick, and this is actually a true story. Y'all not going to know who I'm talking about, but I have, maybe somebody might, but I'm going to tell this story, and I haven't told it. So, there's a content creator, I'm not going to say if it's a male or female. This content creator has a very large following. They probably have 4 million subscribers. I kid you not. And I'm not going to tell you what type of content that they do, but they big balling. And I've been rocking with this person. I remember when this person probably had about 500 subscribers. Long story, this person reached out to a lot of content creators because they wanted to collab with the content creators, with the other ones. They laughed at this person almost like they did me. So you got to be careful. See, God works in mysterious ways. Now listen to the story. This content creator reached out. They told the story because it's in one of their older videos when they start getting bigger and bigger. It said, "Busy, what's up? What's up, my man? What a money sign. Hey, welcome to the chat, everybody. Check him out." It says KFC will do is for show. I hear you. So this content creator that has this real large following right now is what they have, and they built their page, and I'm so proud of the person, right? So they reached out to other people to collab with, and every last one of the person turned them down. And the person was kind of hurt. They felt some kind of way, because I kind of felt that way too when they turned me away. But I said, that's all right. And the people that turned me away, I had content creators that reached out to me that were bigger than they was. I said, that's okay, because God gonna work it out, and he did. So this content creator that has 4 million subscribers now, the people that reached out, let me tell you how God works. God will make your enemy your footstool, baby. Do you hear me? So check this out. I seen the one person made a video saying, hey, I remember when you reached out to me, such and such. I was so busy. I was going through stuff in life, but I'm willing to do that collab with you if you ready to now. Oh, really? Oh, that's some baloney. You know what they did? They went to that person's page, like they probably did me when I reached out to them and laughed at this content creator and was like, oh no, they don't have that many subscribers. I would never. And then look what happened. Now that content creator is like, say what? That person said, I'm good. I feel you. It's not like a payback, but I'm just saying that just you got to be careful because you just never know. It's like, wow. And the person told the story about each one of those persons that turned them away and laughed and mocked them, because that happened to me. They all have reached out to this person, want to do a collab, and the person is like, it's not a get back, I'm just not interested. I'm not mad at you. See, I'm not mad at you. They just cut their blade. They never know how that could have turned out. But hey, it's like that. KFC, it says good, can't complain. Just footballing with the kids today. I appreciate that. Okay, you can't complain. I hear you. It says how your day turning you. It's treating me pretty good. I mean, I'm just here signing in for a minute, just chit and chat with some people, trying to get that watch time, trying to get where you at, trying to get some of them subs like you got over there, trying to tear it up. Collins, it says, hi dear. Oh, you from Ghana? Okay, welcome to the chat. We're just chit chatting. What time is it over there in Ghana where you're at? I think it's nighttime. It's me. Hello, Yolanda. Hey, Mary, welcome to the chat. Thank you all for joining in. I really appreciate that. So you see my point. So, I'm not saying you have to help nobody. Everybody do what they want to do. But if I was a big content creator and somebody reached out to me, what would be the problem? A lot of people say, oh yeah, you say whatever is money, but it doesn't go like that. It says God will make your enemy your footstool. Yes, Chill Will, for real. Chrissy, hello, it's me. Oh, because she's speaking. Yeah, and then that's how people do you, because out of the people that turned me down when I reached out to them, it's one dude that stood out particular, and I got my eye on him. That's okay. He did me the dirtiest because I deleted. So when I reached out to him, he sent me I still think about that to this day. I almost cried. Oh, it just hurt my heart. He sent me these laughing emojis that was tears, like, I mean, the one laughing emoji where they're crying real hard, look like water coming down, and he just thought it was hilarious. And I thought, wow, that's okay. Doing okay. How are you? But he just really got a kick off of that. It's almost to say he had 50,000 subscribers, but it was almost like a laugh in my face, like, please, I wouldn't give you the time of day. That's the way I took it. But it was, I'm not gonna say it was embarrassing. It was what would be the correct word to say? It was it bothered me. Let's put it like that. It bothered me. I ain't gonna even lie. It did. Because he could have just let me down easy. He could have just said, nah, your channel too small for me. He could have even lied and say he don't do collab, which I know that wasn't true because he done collabs. That's why I reached out to him. He could have said, I'm booked. He could have said, get back me at a later date. He could have ignored me. He could have done everything besides doing what he did. But I said, that's all right, partner. I'm gonna keep you in prayer, so it's what it is. It's just like I'm starting to get used. I let the trolls come in the chat now. I'm getting to the point where I had trolls come in last week, was calling me nigga, negro, calling me a slave, telling me to go back to Africa, just all kind of stuff. They could just get pretty nasty. But you know what? I said, if they want to come in here, let them say what they got to say. You can't stop people that are just very immature, ignorant. I don't know if these are children. For all I know, they could be grown people. At the end of the day, I'm going to let them speak their mind, because you know what? Names don't crap my style. One thing you know about Yolanda, you can call me all the names in the book. At the end of the day, who sang that song? Let me tell you, baby, name don't crap my style. Can you dig it? Who sings that song? Bad flashback. I can't remember. Somebody sing a song when it said, I'm talking to you, baby flat. Is that Tina Marie? It's somebody sing a song. It ain't got nothing on me, because if you know, no baby, because names don't crap my style. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Names don't crap my style. I can see that song in my head. I can't remember. It might be Tina Marie and Rick James. I'm not quite sure. But she's talking about something. Yeah. They call it chocolate, but that might be Tina Marie. But yeah, I'm with her. Names ain't gonna cramp my style, you know. And some people, you know, everybody is different. You can, you know, certain things really hurt them or hurt their feelings. You know, I drive a truck. I got some thick skin, baby. I deal with a lot out here. Yeah, Tina Marie. Yes, Chrissy, I'm glad you remember. You know, that she knew who I was talking. I was trying to say, yeah, and I thought it was Tina Marie. It says 2 motherfucking peppers on the side. Oh my gosh. Look who's in the building. We got some. See, anytime you see somebody come into the chat and they said 2 motherfucking peppers, this is Tony's yo man, his people, and I love them. They come in, it says, yee, baby, yee. They come over here and they rock with me. And I appreciate all the love. A lot of them being here waiting for Tony to push his video out. And they don't care what time it is. If they fall asleep, they'll wake up. And they're going to be watching his video. They want to be the first one there. And there's a couple of them be racing. Diane Wilson. And I think, what's the other young lady's name? Diane Wilson. Diane and what's the young lady's name? She say, what is her name, Tony? I think is I'm not saying their names right. But they're there every night. The first one to be uno, like uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, seven, ocho, whatever. Now let me stop. So they're always uno. And if anybody beats them, shoot, they out. They got to be first. And it is so funny. It says, what she said. Yes, Ivy, thank you. He's on it. What she said, her and the other lady name is because Diane, she comes to my page, Diane Wilson, and they be going back. It is so funny, and I think it's cool at the same time for Tony to have somebody to support him like they do. Those are, you talking about diehard supporters. I mean, that's like the bomb. And he got a lot of his same regulars that are like they're on point, they're front and center. Tony, let's eat, let's get it on and popping, and they do not be playing. And I told him, I said, man, you are so blessed to have the dedication like that. I mean, it's just awesome. And Tony, yo, man, your channel is growing, man. You about to hit 10K, is on and popping. And you know, he good people. He tells some good stories. And then he was good to me because he reached out to me. And I always tell the story. I had 100 and some subscribers, and when Tony collabed with me, that pushed my subscribers up. And I thank him because the majority of the people that are subscribed to me is from his channel. They come and they're supporting me because they see how he supported me. He's good people, whatever the deal is. And he really helped me a lot. Tony has helped a lot of people, though. He's helped a lot of people. For real, for real. Yes, he's good people. And that's why God is going to continue to bless him, and he's going to continue to grow. When you sow a seed, it's called sowing a seed. Just like if you go to church and the pastor asks you to give your tithe, your offering, whatever, you give your 10%, but you sow a seed. You can't do it because you're looking for some in return. When you're sowing a seed, you got to do it out of kindness of your heart. I'm telling you. What I know, don't sow a seed and look for the money to return. You got to sow a seed because that is something that you want to do. You want to help, or you like helping others. And the more you help others, the more it will come back to you. I'm telling you. It says, God will bless you both. Oh, I appreciate that, Mr. Bojangles. Oh, welcome to the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, God, you know, God is a good God, and he really is. And so when you sow a seed, that's why, you know, I try to, even people that are channels are bigger than mine, are smaller than mine, I still go over to their channel and say, shout out to Tony. Again, these are Tony's people that are supporting me, and that is just awesome. Chrissy, oh, Mr. Okay, so I try to, you know, support, and my channel is not that big, but I still try to support. There's people that got like 100 subscribers, 5 subscribers, 10. You know, I'll post them in my post. I'll go over there and leave a comment. Sometimes I'm the only one on their page. I go to people pages because I've been there, and I thank God I got the few subscribers that I have, and I thank all you guys. I've hit over that 500 marker. Thank you guys, people. I appreciate it. I finally got over 500. And I've came a long ways because it is hard to get subscribers on YouTube. Any content creators already know that it is not easy. I've seen people that has had 20 some subscribers and been there for not months but years. I've seen people that got thousands of subscribers still can't get monetized, and you know every year you got to start over. You know, it's just a lot, and if you know, you know. And I said I'm gonna give it some time and I'm gonna see how it goes. But I prayed about it, like Jolia said. I just flow with it. I'm not rushing it. If it happens, it's happening. If I get monetized, if I get the subscribers, that's fine. And if that's what God wants me to do, hey. If not, I'm gonna keep on pushing. Yes, very hard. Yes, it is, Mary. Very, very, excuse me, very hard. It looks easy, but it is not. And there's people who put in a lot of work and time into these YouTube streets. They edit, like IV. He's good at that. Any guys you want those intros and stuff, IV is the man to see. He's the one that makes Tony Yo Man intros where Tony be coming in like the Pimp Daddy, like like Billy D. Williams back in the day, got his Cadillac, all the women doing all this but IV does that. IV is really good. He's talented. He's blessed with that. You go talk to him, hit him up. He's in the chat. Go check his page out or whatever the deal is. You got all kind of talent on YouTube. You got artists. You got people do music. I mean, it's just like Beezy was up in here. He's a rapper. It might not be as clean now. When y'all go over there and check my boy out, his stuff is good. But I mean, I'm just pre-warning you. It's advisory over there. But at the end of the day, he still got talent. Everybody's got some type of let's put it like this. God has blessed everybody with some type of gift. You just have to find that gift. I'm still looking for mine. A lot of people said I have a gift to gab. If y'all ain't found out, I love to run my mouth. Let me see. It says, Tony, I watch you every day after work. Helps me. Okay, that is so awesome, Mr. Bojangles. That is pretty cool. Tony, it says, I be the man. Yes. So what I'm saying is everyone in this world, whether you handicap, whether you can walk, run, sitting still, confined to a bed, we all got some type of talent. Whether you can sing, talk, you got motivational speaker. I know people tell me be a motivational speaker because the way I love to run my mouth and all of that stuff. You got people that got beautiful voices that can sing. You got people that are good at sports. Or look at IV. He's good at creating content like that. Mr. Bojangles, appreciate that. Okay, yeah. You got people that are athletes, whether they play basketball, track and field. I could just go on and on. People that do hair, makeup. Have you seen some of these content creators that do makeup? It's mind blowing. Everybody don't have that gift. You got some people that can cook and they never went to no type of cooking school. They do pastries like a Queen. If you guys go over there and check out Queen, I know who I am. She's a pastry bake. She bakes stuff. I could just go on. Everybody's got a talent, some way, shape, or form. No doubt. Whether you even when all of us went to school, like I think about my girls, and they were both very smart, honor roll. They did well. But when I was in school, I wasn't as smart as Cookie. No pun intended. Math was my thing, but other things I had challenges. I guess you can call me special ed, call me whatever, but I got through. I'm not the smartest, but I'm also not the dumbest either. But what I say to say this is, I went to school. Well, I lose my husband, for instance. He was so smart. He would skip school and come back and pass everybody. They skipped him in grade. He was just smart like that. Some people are gifted. You got people that are in like 15 years old and they're at college level, algebra or, I can go on and on. Y'all get what I'm saying? Some people has just got special gifts. Mechanics. We all can go to school to be a mechanic, but we all are not going to pass that test. Same thing with being a lawyer, a doctor, a dentist, a pharmacist. I can go on and on. God put and I'm not trying to throw religions on nobody in case we got those atheists out there, or people, non-believers, and we got all kind of religions, and I respect everyone, but I'm just trying to get you guys to see a ballpark and figure what I'm saying. You know, we all got some type of talent, whether you can play the piano, you know, the saxophone, the violin. I mean, whatever. I mean, I can go on and on. At the end of the day, whether you're into politics, you could be a principal, you know, a counselor. You might good and talking to children. God is good. Yes, he is. I thank you. Yes, yes. So I can go on and on. Like when I started driving the truck, it was 50 of us in a class, and you know, you have to go through stages all the time. Yes, you have to go through stages where they learn you how to you have to, a lot of people don't know how to read a map. You have to trip plan and do a lot. But that just shows you, even driving a truck is not for everybody. When I started that class, it was 50 of us in that class. When we got ready to graduate from that class and what they call upgrade and actually get our CDL, it was only 7 people left in the class out of 50. Again, that's just like if you're going to school to be a lawyer, it could be 100 people and then you guys all get done. But when you go take that bar exam, how many people is gonna pass the bar exam? Not all 100 of you guys are gonna pass that bar exam. I don't care how hard you studied. I don't care, unless you're just a smart and being a lawyer was for you. The same thing if you know, when you go into medical school, you guys know what I'm saying. It's not for everything is not, just because you want to work in that field or do in that field, it's not for you. That's all I'm trying to say. You know, just like on YouTube, that's what I'm trying to get at. Everybody on YouTube got some type of gift. We all do. There's cooking channels, there's clothing. I mean, it's just mind blowing that it's so much content on YouTube. The talent, it is just on a whole nother level, from people singing to, you know, grooming animals. I mean, whatever you need, it's right there. Even if you're going through challenges in life, there's people that are on there that they have degrees. They are counselors, or, you know, prevention, and people want to unalive themselves. It's there. You know, so what I'm saying is we all are in this, whether it's on YouTube, we're just all in this world together. You know, that's why sometimes I run across people, and I was speaking to Ezekiel yesterday in the chat, and he's not in the chat tonight, but I appreciate him. We was kind of not on 2 different pages. Like, he made it aware that he wasn't a Christian. I told him I understand that, you know, with his Yahweh and all the, you know, you would have to listen to some of his videos. And one day I would love to talk to him personally about a lot of that stuff. But because I have my belief and he has his, I respect his belief and I want him to respect mine. You know, just like you have, because Yahweh, Jehovah, I'm not going to get in all to that because I don't really like to discuss religious and politics, because I respect everybody religious, even the people that don't believe. I respect, you know, you got Catholics, you got Muslims, you got Christians, you got Baptists. There's so many of them that I wouldn't even be able to name them all. But at the end of the day, I respect them. I can't get mad because they believe differently from me, and I don't want them to get mad because I believe different from them. And that's what we need to change in the world. You have to be okay with a person and their belief. If I want to be a Jehovah Witness and you want to be, you know, Catholic, what's the problem? You be who you are, and we just have to accept it. Don't get mad because I believe the way that you don't believe. That's why God made us all different. And if you don't believe in God, I'm okay with that. But don't get mad because I believe in him. See, that's the problem that I'm learning. And that's what I was talking yesterday about, maturity level. I think some people is not at a certain maturity level, because if you're wasting energy and time arguing with somebody about something that you believe in and they don't believe in, well, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not going to sit there and argue with nobody at the end of the day about my beliefs. You believe what you want to believe. I believe what I want to believe. You know, I can go on with so many subjects. Just like I was at the truck stop. It was, okay, so it was 2 drivers. They were going ham because it was 2 dudes that they were together. And the one dude was ordering something, and he was saying, oh, his husband had to do that. And the 2 truck drivers just lost it. Your husband? Well, first of all, I didn't get into it. I have a problem with them getting into their business, because Those two men were minding their own business. I don't care if they same sex or whatever. At the end of the day, they wasn't bothering nobody. That's my thing. Now, a lot of people might come from. I'm just saying, why are you bothering them? You got a problem because it's two men together. That's not your problem. Let them deal with that. For you to just come and attack them because they are together, I got a problem with that. But some people, oh, that's wrong. This and that. Whether it is or not, you're still missing the point. It is not your problem to correct it. That's all I'm saying. I'm just using this as an example. You can't correct nothing that's not made for you to correct. Who all of a sudden put you in charge? That's all I'm saying. And that's what people with a misconception. You might not agree. Of course, it could be wrong. If it is, what can you do? So by you attacking them is gonna make it right? No, that's not gonna fix the problem. And that's all I be trying to say, different things like that. And a lot of people don't get stuff like that. And that's just examples. I can go on with just so many stuff. Whether some people believe in abortion, some don't. Some people believe in eating certain meat, some don't. I can just go down the list. At the end of the day, we all have a right for our opinion. We do. And I don't have a problem with nobody living their life, whatever, long as you got people that are consenting, nobody's getting hurt. Do whatever makes you happy. You only get one life. Don't let nobody tell you how to live your life. That's the way I see it. Because you ain't gonna tell, I'm gonna live my life. It's as simple as that. You might not like it, but if you don't like it, you're welcome just to keep going. That's because, if I don't like the way somebody live or operate, guess what? I just disconnect myself from that. I don't have to be around it. But I'm not gonna bully them or attack them because I got a problem. I just don't understand that. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's brother. Whatever, grandson or whatever, just like it was two women, though, that's somebody's family. That's what people not understanding. Let's reflip it. What if it was you in their shoes? You wouldn't want them attacking you because the way you live in your life. Just like another thing, I don't understand people that disown their son or their daughter because of whatever. They didn't marry such and such, or they didn't finish school. They wanted to be a doctor. I mean, I can go on. Some things, it just makes no sense to me. Like, come on, grow up. Like, you're mad because your son or your daughter didn't want to be a pharmacist because you was a pharmacist, your dad was a pharmacist, your grandpa was a pharmacist, your great-grandpa, great-great-grandpa. So you wanted to finish the family tradition. What if he wanted to be a mechanic? Oh my gosh, you're not gonna shame the family. Come on, get a life now, really. Let that young man be what he want to be, because he'll be much happier. And then don't force no children. Let me tell y'all, some parents, don't force your kids to go to college. Don't waste your money. I'm just gonna keep it real. If your child graduates from from high school, excellent. Do not force these kids, because you're gonna be wasting your money. If they don't want to go, let it be. You can't just make them say, yeah, you gonna go, because no, you wasting your time. That child is probably so miserable. Let them live their life and they might go later on. I ain't gonna get to preaching, but I can go from subject to subject. And I think overall what I'm trying to say is, we all, in order for the world to change, it might not change while I'm here, while any of you guys in the chat is here. It'd probably be a long time before this world make a change. It would be nice if it could happen overnight, but I know it's not. One day there will be change. One day nobody would care what color nobody's skin is. One day we're gonna all be as one day. I believe that. A lot of people might not, but I believe it. It's not gonna be all this judging you because of your nationality or your religious or your I can go on. I believe that one day, the world is going to be a better place. I don't know when, one day, not sure, but maybe one day, because I'm a true believer that if you actually do your background and you actually look, I don't think nobody is one in particular, one race. That's just my opinion. Brooklyn born. Hey, Yolanda, chat. Brooklyn born. Look who's in the house, y'all. Go over there and check my boy out. Good people. He always rocking with me. We just chit-chatting here in Brooklyn. They listen to me run my mouth as usual. Just talking about a little bit of summer here and there. So and again, like I say, just let's just try to not only help each other out in these YouTube streets. Let's try to help each other out outside of the internet. If you see someone on the street might need help, whether they're a family, whether they're a friend or a coworker, um, you can be at work right now, working in an office from like a 9 to 5 job, and you'd be surprised. And I think I mentioned this before. Co-workers that are in there probably don't even have food in their refrigerator. Probably about to lose their vehicle, their home, could be struggling. You just never know what a person is going through. Don't always judge a book by its cover. You always try to help, lend a helping hand somehow. If you can bring food to work, sometimes if you got extra money, stop at the store, buy some donuts maybe one morning and sit them in the office. You never know. You might feed a couple of people by accident and don't know you've done it. If you got some extra money, one day, go to the Walmart deli or somewhere and buy some of those sandwiches that are made like with a potluck and just bring them in one day and sit them out on the table or something. I'm just saying, you never know. I mean, it just ain't gonna help. One day if you're at work and you're sitting still and you're eating a lunch, and if you see the coworkers sitting over there across from you just reading a book, 9 times out of 10, you don't know. I'm not saying that coworker can't afford food. You don't know. Maybe offer them half of your lunch or something. Maybe offer them, hey, can I buy you lunch and we sit down and chit chat? Anything. You never know. You see a coworker leaving. If you're in an area where they have public transportation and they're walking, if you don't mind, ask them, do they need a ride? Anything. They're just saying we need to start, helping each other and just supporting each other and just being there. Next door neighbor to you might need someone to babysit. Well, I take that back because you can't trust everybody with your children. Let me take that one back. But that's how it was in the day when I was coming up. The neighbors would watch us. It's not like that really anymore. All I'm saying is we need to unite more. We need to stop being so divided. Goodness, it's so... And I've learned to change like that over the years because of me. It says, I've been there. I know how it feels. Oh, Mary, wow, see, that's something. You don't know what a person is dealing with or what a person is going through. You never know. It could be your next door neighbor sitting over there. They might have paid their rent. They might have paid their car payment, but guess what? They don't have money to get maybe medicine, maybe food, maybe diapers, or whatever. They might need gas. I've seen people driving around with a car with a, what do you call it? The little spare tire thing. What is it called when you got the flat and you put the one little tire? It's called a donut. Yes, it's called a donut. So if they're driving around with a donut and and every time you see them with this donut, what does that tell you? That tell you obviously they don't have the money to buy a brand new tire or buy a used tire. Yeah, that's what it's called, a donut. So, you never know when you might can help someone. What if your neighbor, you study seeing your neighbor driving around with a donut? If you got the money, have you ever thought about, let me go over here and ask this neighbor something. Hey, neighbor, how you doing? Chit chat with the neighbor. Everybody don't get along with their neighbor, but I'm just using an example. Hey, I see you got that tire, whatever the deal is, this, that, you know what, I don't know how much a tire would cost, or used one or brand new one, depending on what type of vehicle. You can say, hey, a little birdie told me, hey, here you go. Hey, I got this for you, whatever. Go and get that tire taken care of. Anything. I mean, there's all kind of ways you can reach out and help people, It says, beautiful, your language. Oh, I appreciate that. There's all kind of ways you can help people. And don't look for it in return. If God puts something on your heart to do, trust me, you will know. You will know. You better believe. Especially if you can afford it, and don't look for it back. Just do it from the kindness of your heart. You'll be surprised, being kind to someone, how far that would take you in life. And trust me, it will come back to you 3, 4, 5 times, 10 times the fold. I'm going to tell you, God shows up, and let me tell you, he shows out. I am a witness. He will show up and show out, baby, when you least expect it. When you think, man, this or that, whatever ain't going right, all of a sudden, baby, you might go to the mailbox, because it didn't happen to me. You got a check waiting for you, 12 grand. You be like, what? What did this kind? You make calling to make sure. You might check your bank account. All of a sudden, you got some extra money. You think, woo, what that? You just never know. But it ain't just financial. It's all kind of ways. It's with your health. You might go to the doctor, and the doctor might give you some bad news. But then you might find out later it could be reversed or changed or whatever. You just never know. That's why it's always good to be kind to others and forgive. If you are mad and upset with somebody or angry, I always say, never say you hate no one. My grandmother used to always say, hate is something bad. It's just not good. You can say you dislike or you don't care for that person. But there's a lot of people I could say I don't care for, but because I know that's what God wants me to do, I still love them. And if they needed something to eat, I'm going to feed them because I was not raised like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to ever say I hate no one. I would say, oh, I dislike that person. I would say I don't care to deal with that person. But that's just me. But you know, you got some people that'll hang on to it and they don't want to deal with the person. But I mean, I'm not mad at how nobody operates in their life. Whatever makes you happy. If you're comfortable not speaking to that person, hey, I respect that. You got to respect everybody. But at the same time, we're all grown. We're all adults. We have to learn how to get along and learn to, I want you guys to look at some of these trucks. Oh, you missed that, but I'm going to turn this around for a minute. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Well, I flipped it back. So we just got to learn. I'm going to talk a few more minutes and I'm going to call this quick because I'm going to have to roll. If you guys, I know a lot of you guys have to go to work in the morning and stuff. It might not get a good view, but y'all can see that's the little shop there. But yeah, just learn. Not only, all I'm trying to say is, yes, all I'm trying to say is here on these YouTube streets, we have to not only in the YouTubes and the content creator, we have to help each other outside of being on social media. Because all of us, we need to support each other. You know, and we have to look out for one another. It's like, you know, Brooklyn Born over there, he put up some of those videos over there, man. And you go watch some of those videos on his channel, man, it's just heart-wrenching. Some of those videos that I be watching what's going on all over the world in different places, I'm just speechless. Sometimes I don't even know how to respond. It's so heartbreaking. You know, and to be honest, I don't think Brooklyn Born, I don't think he know how to respond. He'll just say, I understand, sister, or he'll get, you know, I read some of the comments. And to be honest, Brooklyn, I don't know how you can even respond to some of them, because some of that stuff, man, that stuff is tough. What's going on, you know, whether it's inside of the U.S. or outside of the U.S., this world is just, I don't even know what to say no more. All I can say is everybody just stay prayed up. And even for those that don't believe in prayer, you better believe in something, a higher power. I'm gonna tell you that. It says, yes, ma'am. Knowledge is power. There you go. I'm for real about that, man. I'm telling you, better wake up, people. Wake up. If you ain't woke, you better get woke. I'm trying to tell you, because the prices of food, like Queen did that video the other day about that meat. If y'all went over the Queen page, Queen got a short video. You see the prices of that meat? It was like 60, 50, 60, almost $100 for a pack of meat. I forget what type of meat that was she had. It was ridiculous. She said she was going to buy her a cow. I know that's right. You know, then you got Miss Gay. She's out there in Jamaica. She's trying to build a house and do things. Man, our people out here, everybody just trying to survive the best way they can. Because even like right now, being in truck and freight is not at the fullest. If y'all just only knew, freight is bad. It is just, and I'm not even trying to explain it to you. These brokers, man, these owner ops, company drivers, it's terrible out here. Just the prices in the store. I like these Brazil nuts, and they look like a little moon. If anybody know, you could Google it. It's called Brazil nuts. I love Brazil nuts. I like them for, you know, all the health benefits, and it's almost like taking a vitamin. So I went to go get some of the Brazil nuts the other day. I get them at Walmart. I paid $4.99 for these nuts. They were $9.99. Like, they didn't just go up $1 or $2. They doubled. I love them too. Yes, I love all nuts. So what I do is I buy different nuts because I make what do you call it? I make the trail mix, where I mix pecans. I do walnuts, Brazil nuts. I do cashews, macadamias. I just buy all the nuts because it's cheaper. So I go in the store and I go into Walmart and I just buy great value, the cheaper ones. So I buy every nut that's on the shelf. I know that sounds weird. I buy every nut that's on the shelf. and I buy all the nuts, and then I buy these little Ziploc bags. It is actually cheaper than buying them out of the store. And then I put cashews in one. I put macadamias, walnuts, pecans, pistachios. I just put them all in each bags, and then I shake them up. And then I put cranberries and raisins, the golden raisins, and some of them I put dark chocolate. I buy these dark chocolate because the darker the chocolate is better because it has antioxidants, and I make my own trail mix. But what I'm saying is, I paid $9.99 for some Brazil nuts, and it seemed like they took some out of the bag. They were some thieves. So you're gonna go up on the price and give me less of the nuts. But I have to have those nuts. Well, I don't have to have them, but I just want them in my diet. They have magnesium. They got a lot of stuff in there. And as you get older, for the people that's in here, that's, sounds amazing. Yes, it is good. Make your own trail mix. It's a lot cheaper. Just go to your local Walmart, go down the aisle where they have their nuts, and just buy it. You can even go down the baking aisle, and you can buy a bag of pecans. You can buy a bag of walnuts. You can buy a bag of pistachios that's already cracked. You can buy the Brazil nuts. You can buy macadamias. All the different nuts that's on the list, and then buy you some raisins. They got the yellow raisins and the regular raisins, and buy you some dark chocolate, or buy you some M&Ms, like M&Ms with peanuts or regular M&Ms, just any type of chocolate. But you want dark chocolate is better. It says they definitely do that, yes. And then mix them all in the bag, buy you Ziploc bags, and then you can have that every day for like a snack. It's a healthy snack, and you getting all that's healthy fats and healthy proteins that you're getting from the nuts. Now, I mean, you don't have to put the chocolate in there because you already have the raisins, so you don't actually have to put the chocolate in there. But they're really good. So, but I was just using that for example how expensive the nuts were. M&Ms, my go-to on the run snack. Yes. So if you ever made that, Brooklyn, you can add M&Ms in yours. Yeah. Some people add whatever. I like the dark chocolate, the darker the cocoa, because I just like the antioxidants in there. It's really good. So, I was just saying, because I was in the grocery store walking around looking at some of the prices. And like when Queen did that video and she was showing those prices of the meats, I wasn't surprised. Because did y'all see that video that I did with the watermelons? Did y'all just look at the watermelons, but did y'all see the prices? Even though they were yellow watermelons. Okay, so if you look at the price for the orange watermelon, I think it was $17.97. The yellow watermelon was 11 some, and the red one was $9 or $10 or whatever. Look at the prices for watermelons. Shit, I looked at that's why I did the camera, because I was finna buy me a watermelon, but what I didn't tell y'all was I changed my mind real quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm like, I'm not giving them $20 for no watermelon. They got me messed up. It says, yes, I wanted pistachios. They used to be, yep, $4.99. You're absolutely right, for a bag. They're like $9.99. Yep, left them right there. It says everything going up for real. Yes, I saw that short. Yeah, so okay, Chrissy, you seen the short, but did you notice the price of the watermelons? That one watermelon, it was it's orange, so that they call the flesh. Some people call it flesh, or I call it like yellow meat, red meat, or orange meat. The one was $17.98 and the other one was 11 something. But the price was just ridiculous. Even for the regular red one was, I think, $10. That's because they're supposed to be organic watermelons, and one was, only thing you was paying for, there were 3 different type of watermelons. It was a yellow one inside, red inside, orange. It was red, yellow, and orange. Yeah. And so you was basically paying for the colors. It says, I did notice the price first thing. Yes. It says, I don't see Edward. Pray he okay. Edward was here yesterday rocking with us, Chill Will. He might be, you can probably find Edward is definitely going to be in Tony Yo's Man video tonight. He's definitely going to be there. So he's probably just chilling, no telling. Probably had a little bit too much to drink there. But yeah, Edward, he's not in here tonight, that's for sure. It's a few people not in the chat tonight, and that's all. That's cool, and that's understand. That's another thing. When you go live, sometimes you're going to get a real big crowd. Sometimes you'll get in between. But anybody that comes in, it's a help because it helps you with that watch time. Sure, well, how you coming along with your watch time? You got monetized yet, sweetheart? I'm curious. Because I know it's hard to get those 4,000 watch hours. It was on the Tony video last night. What was on the Tony's video last night, Mary? I'm trying to remember what we was talking about. What was on that video? It says, okay, it says, I know he'll be on all social media platforms. Yes. It says, Chatterboo, hey, fam, what's going on with you, sweetheart? Oh, Edward. Yes, he was, Mary. Yeah. Welcome to the chat, Chatterboo. How's it been going with you, love? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? You been bouncing around in these YouTube streets? Anybody want to connect with anybody up in here, go right ahead. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, y'all. And I'm going to see how it goes. It's a busy night, but then it's not because I keep forgetting it's the weekend. It says, yes, it's so hard to get the watch time hours. Yes, it is. And I was just asking Chill Will, was she coming along? I was talking to some other content creators earlier today. The one girl, Chatterboo, oh, Tony, yo, man, he's speaking. And so, you know, some of them are saying they're getting close there. Some say they're right there. It's very hard. Lot Lizard report. Oh, Red, what's happening? Look who's in the house, Chrissy. Chrissy, do you see who just popped in the chat? But you guys don't know, KIKJ account. His name is Red. He's a bull hauler. He drives a semi, but he's a cattle hauler. It says, no, I don't have my 4,000 watch hours yet. Yes, it's hard to, but I gotta go. Wait a minute. It says, I gotta go harder to more lives, etc. Hustle, hustle, hustle hard. Yes, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause even with doing these live chats, I ain't gonna lie, it still gets hard too, honey. It is hard. It is definitely not easy. Because there's people that I've known that went live every single day. And I talked to a couple of them, and they're over 1,000 subscribers, got like 1,500 subscribers, and still is not monetized. It's still because, you know, it's hard. I've noticed on YouTube, either you get all your subscribers, but you don't get the hours, or you'll have the hours and you won't get your subscribers. And then sometimes you'll balance it out. It just varies. And then even when you get monetized, you got to remember too, it's still a lot of work. Just because you get monetized and you get those hours don't mean you still got to push out that content. You still got to meet. I've done my research. So Chill Will, say for instance, you've already got over 1,000 subscribers. If you was monetized right now and you had your 4,000 watch hours, you still got to push out each video. Each one of them videos got to get so many hits on it. Do your research. Girl, it is not easy. That's what a lot of people, they figure, oh, once you get the 1,000 and you get the 4,000 subscribers. Nope, it doesn't stop here. It seems like it just get harder. It says, on my way to Utah. Have a good night. Oh, so you heading out to Utah, huh? Oh, man, you definitely going to Cattleville. What you going, before you go, Red, what you going to a stock show out there? Or you going to an auction? You probably going to an auction in Utah, right? Wait, let me see for y'all. Wait a minute. I'm going to catch up. Red, are you going to a cattle show? Stop, man. Why you had to say that? Oh, my God. I hate when he goes to the cattle house. You be safe, too. Have a good one out there. Keep it pushing, because I know you're going to roll off through the night. You asked. I know I did. I thought you was going to say you was going to a rodeo or a stock show, or you was going to an auction. He going to say you asked. I sure did. My bad. I bet I won't ask again. That's for sure. It says, right, that part, Yolanda. Yes, Chill Will. And then he had to put his slaughterhouse. He had to let everybody know he going straight to the slaughterhouse. See, now I ain't gonna even be thinking about no cows like that. When I pass all of them cows, I'm gonna say, poor baby. It says it's definitely a lot of work. Chatterboo, yes, sweetheart. It is a lot. Red, you watch yourself out there. That's my boy. He always come in and tries to show love and support like I said, Rhett is a bull hauler. He haul bulls, and like you said, he going to the slaughterhouse. He goes to a lot of auctions where they sell the cattle. He goes to a lot of rodeos. The bull haulers, they be all over. Okay, let's put it like that. They got all that steak and all that meat he be bringing it. He makes sure it gets on the table. Okay, put it like that. I take my hat off. I salute them bull haulers, because that's one job in trucking that I can't be. I can't be a bull hauler or a chicken hauler or any type of animal hauler, pig hauler, hog hauler, whatever they want to call it. I just can't do it. Because see, what I would do is pull over with the truck, and I will open the gates, and I'd be like, run. You guys better run, and don't look back. Go. I'm just going to tell them I got jacked or something. I'm for real. Po babies, they wouldn't make it to the slaughterhouse messing with me. I'd be releasing them every time. But yeah. So, Chatterboo, yeah. So it is definitely a lot of hours and a lot of work. You're absolutely right. Like I was just telling Chill Will, you could reach over your Chatterboo, right? Yes. What you laughing? You talking about me letting the cattle out? If that's what you like, girl, them cattle wouldn't make it to the slaughterhouse messing with me. There was a chicken hauler did that. I told the story. It's a true story. A chicken hauler, he got it. He went to school, got his CDL, and became a chicken hauler. You got all kind of different haulers. You got people that haul chicken, they haul turkeys, they haul pigs and hogs. They haul like rat, the cattle, bulls. Whatever, right? So there was this dude. It might have made the news. This happened some years ago though. So he got a job with being a chicken hauler, and I am not joking with y'all. So he got his first load. I kid you not. And he was supposed to take the chickens to the slaughterhouse. Do you know what old boy did? He got the chickens. He got halfway wherever he needed to be. He pulled up like in the woods area, and he opened all the cages and let all the chickens. And they were just running. Somebody recorded. They were just running all in the woods, all in the trees, in the streets and everywhere. And they said he was like, go, 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 go. He was one of those animal activists that he got a job to become a chick. They've done that. They've done that with cattle haulers. Got a job to become a cattle hauler, and they let all the cows out. The police was out there. Now, I had seen one time. The police trying to catch it. Could you imagine trying to catch all them chickens? You ain't gonna catch them. They too fast. They was getting it. They was moving, boy, just like the road runner. I'm like, y'all better run, and don't look back. Yeah, you got a lot of animal activists. They will go to school to get their CDL just to get the animals. They look at if they just save one truck of cattle, they've done their job. But they don't realize how hazard that is. When you let them animals loose like that, running all across the highway, the cattle hauler did that too with some cattle. He just he got out, he opened the cages, and them cows just come walking out, and they was all in the street on the highway. Like, man, y'all can't be doing that. But I ain't mad at them. They do whatever. I stay out of it. It says, hey, I love meat, boo. Okay, yeah, a lot of people do. What's up, Elvis? This is a chicken hauler. What the fuck? Yeah. It says, no wonder eggs are so expensive. Yes, they are. Said, hi. Hi, Dutch Wolf. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, for real. You got people that get jobs to do the weirdest stuff. It's a lot of people get their CDL to become a cattle hauler or a chicken hauler or whatever hauler, and they let them animals loose. Or they'll go sell them to somebody. And the people just keep them on their farm and they take care of them. It says, yeah, I just bought some eggs for $9. Damn, Chrissy, where you bought some eggs for $9 at? It says, I'm not gay anymore. So, Mass, Widow, why are you not gay anymore? Is that a good thing for you, I guess? So, did you go see a preacher or go to church or something? I'm curious. Don't nobody knock nobody out of the box. None of these, who let them talk. I want to hear this story. Elvis, it says, I love animals, but we're allowed to eat meat. Do you eat meat too? Well, I eat certain meats. I eat chicken and a lot of fish. But a lot of it I don't care for. That's just my preference. But I don't have a problem with nobody that eat all the different meats. I'm just telling you what I like and what I don't like. I don't care for any type of pork or red meat. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't really like a lot of meats anyhow. So I've been like that forever. It says, gotcha, boo. Yeah. Myers, they were farm raised. Oh, okay. You got it from Myers. Okay, yeah, we don't have those stores are in Michigan and Ohio. Oh, cage free. Yeah, those eggs are automatically gonna be high. Cage free. Oh yeah, got some good eggs. But you better off shoot the price of some of these eggs. You better off getting you a doggone chickens and throwing them in your backyard for real, for real. You know, everything is expensive. I got this 2 pieces of chicken, this chicken dinner. And I told y'all, when you get these chicken dinners at these truck stops, they $15, $16, $17. It depends on what truck stop you at and what chicken place, whether it's KFC, whether it's Popeyes, Churches, or whatever. You're not getting out of there. I'm just talking about like a 2 or 3 piece. You're going to pay the price for it for real. For real, for real. It says, Elvis, what happened to that person that cured from being gay? I got to hear this. I don't know. Who was that said that? Oh, yeah, there was somebody said they got cured for being gay. Who was that? Where did they go? I don't know. I don't see that person. Who was it? Do y'all remember who was that person said they got cured for being gay? Yeah, I wanted to hear the story. Where are they at? Who was? I'm scrolling. Hold on. Let me try to find out who it was. Hey, whoever you were that was saying you got cured for being gay, we want to hear the story. Where did he at? Y'all don't move. No trolls. Nobody out of the chat. Let them talk because I want to hear them. If I don't want to hear them, I'll tell you guys to block them. I'm looking for that person. I wonder, Brooklyn moved somebody. I don't know if that was the person. Oh, man, I don't see him. I'm looking for it. I don't see that person. I guess somebody, he might have got removed. I think that's Brooklyn. That might have been him. Hey, Brooklyn, if old boy come back at him, let him stay up in here. We wanted to hear the story about him when he got cured for being gay. That's what I said. You guys, I got a new thing now for all y'all mods in here. I appreciate y'all. Any trolls, let them pop in. Let them talk. I want to hear what they got to say. If I got a problem, we'll knock them out. But I want to hear what they got to say. It says, name was Mace. For real. He got removed. He got removed? Yeah, I see he's gone. It says, your short video is I am support. Okay, I appreciate that. It says, your short video is I am support. I appreciate that. So, yeah, but like I said, a lot of the stuff is very expensive everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. But, you know, a lot of people come in these chats. A lot of them do be trolls, and I realize that. But I'm going to tell y'all something what I noticed, because I be in a lot of people chats. Y'all be surprised. Y'all think a lot of them be trolls. Some of these people be actually needing help, and they be literally reaching out for help. You'll be surprised. Now, some of them, see, that's why sometimes I be like, let it roll, let me read. You can listen to them, but, you know, everybody operate their platform differently. I don't bump nobody. You got some people that a person will come in and they'll read the first part of their sentence and just block them. No, give the person a chance to express. Sometimes people are messed up, and I do admit. Because when I had took a break early today, I was in this guy's chat, and he broke it down. He said, look, all my mods, let me tell y'all something. I don't want y'all knocking nobody out of the box. Let me read the comments. Let me see what time it is first. Because sometimes we react too fast. A person will come in and they'll say, like that dude came in there. He came in there. He says, oh, I'm no longer gay anymore. And the first thing y'all think is, oh, it's a troll. Give the person a time to explain themselves. Don't knock nobody out of the box. Don't block them. Don't put them in time out. That annoys me, which, you know, I got y'all for the mods, and I appreciate that. It's all good, but give me the time to read the comment. Let's see what's happening. Because you know why? I seen a dude did that, and he said, so what happened is the dude was gay. And he came in a chat like this gentleman just did. And he said he wasn't gay anymore. Well, what happened was he went to the pastor, his preacher. He was explaining it, and people was all in there saying, yeah, you can't unbecome gay. It was interesting to hear, but he was serious. And when he first came there, they did they thought he was a troll. They knocked him out. And he came back again. No, they put him in timeout. And he came back. He said, no, for real, hear me out. And it was a very interesting story. So I think what I'm trying to say is, when a person come in, for right away they might say somewhere, let's see what they talking about first. And then we could debate if we want to get rid of them. Let them speak their mind. Even if they come with, it might sound crazy to us, let's give them a chance to address themselves. That's what I want to do. I want to hear what the person got to say. Because sometimes, yeah, be trolled, but sometimes people be really crying out for help. And this person could have really got some help from somebody. But of course, we couldn't find out because, you know, he's not here. And that's what I don't like, though. So it's that I agree. There are some trolls, there are some folks need help. Right, that's what I'm saying. It says, yeah, but say hi or something before just running his mouth about that. Yeah, I appreciate that, but some people don't know how to say hi. And I have to respect that. It says, as long as it's not racist or sick, let it go. Right. It says, I didn't remove him. He freed his speech. Okay, yeah, I feel you. But no, what I'm saying is, so, yeah. So now that we're on that subject, so like when a lot of them trolls, some of them do be trolls, now I ain't gonna lie. But even if they are trolls, to be honest, I'm kind of like Tony Yo Man. I really want to hear what they talking about. I really want to know what type of time they be on. Because what you guys don't realize too is, I'm going to tell people that got content in Brooklyn, especially when if you start going live, sometimes them trolls will support you better than regular people. I seen a girl had a chat and she had nothing but trolls. They was blowing her page up and she was loving it. She was like loving every bit of it. And she had mods and she told her mods, don't block nobody unless I tell you. And I'm like, well, why you got mods then? Them trolls was tearing her up and she was just smiling, loving it. She was like, yeah, come on. Man, they lit her live up. I know she had well over 5, 6. They was in there. They were just coming for her. And they was going back with each other, man. She was saying, yeah, y'all gonna show me the paper. Show me the paper. And I was not mad at her. It says he probably removed his comments. Okay, yeah, he might have left or whatnot, but he could have been a troll. Who knows? I don't know. But even if they are or not, I'm at the point where sometimes I'm curious to see what they got to say. Like he said, long as they're not coming in, some trolls funniest. Yes, Elvis. Some of them are hilarious because that girl, she had some trolls in there was just straight comedians. I was bugging up. And see, sometimes people don't give the trolls the opportunity because trolls will, sometimes they'll light your live up and sometimes they won't. It just varies. I'll just say this, let's give them the chance and let's see what they talking about. And then once we see what they talking about, then you can debate if you want to knock them out of the box. You know, that's the way I see it though, you know, but everybody see it differently. Like Tony Yo Man, like he said he loved the trolls. He want the trolls. He don't want nobody to knock them trolls out. He said because some people love the trolls. They got that thick skin for it. They really do. And some trolls are funny. They will come, they're comedians, they'll keep your live popping, and then some of them are straight up racist, some of them are rude. Like we had a troll last week in Chrissy H. If you see her in here, Elvis. Brooklyn, it was Nikki for My Life Nikki. They had to remove him because at first I was trying to hear him out and I thought he was cool and I was trying to give him the opportunity to speak. It says sometimes I troll because I'm funny. Yeah, there are sometimes people will do that. So he came in, I forgot his name though. What was that dude's name? Quince, it was something. But so he started off cool. He was trying to flirt with Chrissy. And Chrissy was kind of playing it off. And she was, you know, being very respectful. And then so Brooklyn Born was asking him, yo, man, you know, respect her. And then Nikki had said something. They all were saying something, right? So I just kept doing my thing. But he started getting real aggressive. And Nikki was kind of, I mean, not Nikki, Chrissy was kind of like trying to ignore him because she said she was going to the bushes. That's when I knew she was uncomfortable. Now, that's when somebody get uncomfortable, it's time to remove them. Do you see what I'm saying? Or if somebody got a problem with it. But if he wouldn't have been so aggressive and he would have just left her alone and just was in there and just talking crap, okay, fine. But when they're starting like coming at you, and I see your point. That's all I be saying. Chill Will Krill. It says me. It says I talk to moderators on my live to know when I'm coming from. It's very important to let your moderators know how you would like for your live channel to flow, etc. So I won't be no confusion. Yeah, so it won't be no confusion. Yeah. And so sometimes I don't want it to be confusion. That's why I was saying, and I had said it because like the other night, Nikki, and I thought she would be on tonight. I didn't want to offend her. Nikki, that's my girl. Nikki been walking me with day one, but I don't know if she felt some other way because she was in the other time. And Nikki, if you do a replay on this, know her feelings. So it was Nikki timed out a couple of people, and they let me know because if you go to my comments, I deleted some of the comments, but I left a couple of them up. They came in there, and what they said to me, like, look, they said, you need to control your mods. Your mods tripping. And I was like, whoa, whoa. So I was reading it was 3 comments that I had. I left one up because the other dude was mad. But check this out. They were truck drivers. So they were and I went to their pages, and all 3 of them are subscribed to me now. They subscribed to me. They were legit. But Nikki didn't know that. Brooklyn didn't know that. Chrissy didn't. I think the way they came in, and I feel what Brooklyn is saying. Everybody, because I enter people live. Sometimes I'll just come in and I might say, hello, everyone, and everyone in the chat. But sometimes I'm tired. I might come in and say, what's up? What's popping? But I catch myself. And I try to think outside of the box. But yeah, so back to what happened the other night. So it was apparently 3 truck drivers, which they are subscribed. I thank you guys if you're in the bushes or whatever, if you happen to hit replay. I'm not going to mention their name. The one was very upset. I had to remove his comment. He said he had been watching me for a while and he didn't know if he wanted to subscribe. That's another thing. You have people that will watch your channel for a while and they just want to feel the vibe. They might not subscribe right away. So anyhow, he said he came in and I don't know what he said. I must have been running my mouth like I always do. And he said that your mods, they timed me out or blocked them. Something he was saying. He said that SHIT, that he didn't spell the word. He put the $sign. That shit's not cool. I didn't do nothing. He was very upset. He left me this long. I was like, dude, wow. He was like, that shit not cool. Blah blah blah. I didn't do anything. Da da da. What the fuck wrong with them? Okay, and I feel you. He was upset about the thing, but I'm like, yo, just chill. And then the other dude, well, I left his up because if you go to my page, he's on the one on the watermelon. You can see that I'm telling the truth. So I left in there. He said, if you go to that first video with the watermelons, he said, what did he say? He said, you need to tell you. He said respectfully. That's why I left his comment up. The other ones, I wasn't leaving them up. I deleted them. He said respectfully. He was talking to me. He said, your mods is tripping or whatever he said. They blocked me, or I would have to go back and read the comment, but it's on my first video. I left it up there hoping that anybody that I have mod for me would see that and they were like, okay, I see what old boy's saying. And he said respectfully, he said, I didn't do or say anything. I think he said they timed me out or they blocked me or something. He said, you need to fix that or whatever. And I kind of see his point. In other words, what he's saying, they didn't give him a time to say anything. And I was noticing that too. People was coming in. It was like boom, boom, getting blocked. I'm like, wait, y'all, let them talk. Let them enter first and see what they got to say. A lot of those truck drivers, they talk in codes. One time I had one came in and it was a lady that was in my chat, and I'm not gonna say her. If she's listening, she know who she was. And this is before I even had mods. And if you guys remember, he came in and he was like, yo, what's up? What gear you in? Or whatever. The way he said it, it sounded inappropriate. But if you're a trucker, if you know, you know. So they'll come in and say random stuff like, you in my back pocket, I squashed on your face, just weird stuff. This is crazy trucker talk. And if you're a truck driver, you know where they're coming from. But I see what Chill With is saying. Yes, and so that's something I guess I didn't get an understanding. I just made people mods that have been rocking with me that I figured, and I'm not saying that y'all not controlling, but I since we are here now, Nikki is not here. And if Nikki comes in, I can tell her. If y'all still want to be mods, that's cool. If not, I understand it. Because if up to me, I just won't have no mods, so I just deal with it. But yeah, I just rather respectful. Let them all come in. Anybody that entered the chat, for the people that I made let them walk in. They're welcome. I want to hear, because I can block them too just as well as you can. Because I could just hit the buttons, or I can end it if it gets too bad. But I got real thick skin. I think to myself is everybody should be allowed to voice their opinion, open their mouth. And sometimes they come in, and one thing, like Chill will say, you have to understand. And I see what Brooklyn was saying too. I feel where you going, no hard feelings, man. He said, yeah, but he need to come in. So like your channel, if you was doing your live and he came in, that's how you want him. But I just respect how everybody do roll in how they want to roll in. Some people just come in, what's up? Or some people just come in and say something and they won't speak, and they're not doing it. They could be nervous. They're trying to express themselves. And there was a lady, Christy, I don't know if you remember, or maybe Brooklyn Born, if he's still here, or Nikki, whoever, maybe Tony, anybody that's in the chat. Chill Will might have been here. There was a lady that I didn't even never rock with her, was in my live. That lady was getting so annoying. I started to say, well, y'all block that lady and call her name, but I didn't want to do that. She was in there, kept saying, so there was a little girl in my chat and she kept saying she was not. I wanted to hear what the child had to say. She could have not have been a child. So you got to pay attention to people. And that's one thing. Even though I run my mouth, I'm a very good observer and I listen. So the little girl was going back and forth and she was talking about her mom's phone. She had a crush on this little boy at church, blase, blase. I don't know if anybody remember that. And I was like, wow, you never know where this little girl could have been going. That little girl could have took it somewhere else and we could have saved her. Sometimes you got to listen. Sometimes God bring people in your presence for a reason. And the lady in my chat, she kept saying, that's a child, she 9, just block her, get her out of it. I'm like, no, you can't. This ain't your platform, sweetheart. I don't want to block her. You got a problem, keep it moving. That's what I started to say. She kept saying, block her, that's just a child, block her. See, and if she was a mod, I would unblock her from being a mod because she was just taking over. How you mad? Because I kept saying, no, let her stay here. I want to hear. And every time she would say something, this lady kept saying, why don't you just block her? She's a kid. And I wanted to say, wait a minute, hold up. The last time I checked, I wanted to hear what she got. And man, this lady was going back and forth and I kept saying, just let her talk, let her talk. And the lady had a problem because nobody was blocking this girl. But how do we know this girl was really 9? The girl could have been somebody that had mental problems. So you have got to hear people out. Sometimes people play games, but sometimes they not. You know how they said the boy that yelled wolf, you have to be very observant. My grandmother used to always tell me, don't be quick and fast to move and make decisions before you think. That's all I'm saying. I don't want nobody to take nothing the wrong way, because everybody that rock with me, I like rocking with them. I just want y'all to understand like a respectful way and stuff. I appreciate y'all being my mods. Y'all can stay my mod, because there's nothing just hitting a button and being on the mod. Y'all cool people, but what I'm saying is, y'all might see some type of way, but I see it a little bit different. Like Brooklyn was saying, well, if you come in, at least speak. And I feel you, Brooklyn, but to me, that's really no reason to time them out or, get rid of them. Okay, they didn't speak. They could have been tired. They could have been having a long day. You just never know. But at the end of the day, let's hear them out. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you got people that are just bust in and say the weirdest stuff, like the dude was talking about he was no longer gay. I don't know what happened to it. I wanted to hear what he was saying. Like, okay, did you get help? He could help somebody else that might be trying to do the same thing that he's dealing with. I was curious to see what he was talking about. And then sometimes as you start talking to the person, your gut and your instinct, you can start saying, wait a minute, this is on some nonsense. But even if it's on nonsense or not, I still be trying to listen, because I want to hear. Just like I did a live before, and there was somebody coming there talking about unaliving themselves. I'm like, get off a live and go call 911. Like, get out of the live, go to your phone and dial 911. Why are you in the live telling us? I don't want nobody to come in here and they end up doing something to themselves. So that's all I'm saying. And that's something that I guess I never did get understood when I made people mods. I just assumed, because see, I'm mods on a lot of people's channels too. And I don't block nobody. I don't put nobody in timeout. I don't put them in timeout. I don't block them, or I don't delete their comments until the person, like this one dude I've been rocking with him for a minute, right? So when I go live to him, he likes for all of the trolls to come in there. And then he'll go back and forth. He like going back and forth with them for a minute. And then after that, what he'll end up doing is he'll say, Brooklyn, you know, knock him out the way. He'll call like somebody's name. He'll say, Yolanda, Chrissy, knock him out. I'm tired of listening. You know, that like that. We wait for him to give us the okay because he's already made it clear, which I never did. He said, hey, don't take nobody out until I tell you to because I want to hear what they got to say. And, you know, that's all I'm saying. I lost the chat. Where we at here? Chrissy, it says, yeah, LOL. Elvis, it says, I'm thinking about being a trucker too to make me some money and see America. It says, oh, look who's in the house. Black people are the chosen ones. It says, what's up, Yolanda and the crew? What's up? We was talking about you earlier. Was your, what they say, was your ears itching or your or something? Elvis, it says, I'm from Philly. Where are you from, Yolanda? I'm from Texas. Black people. It says Chrissy. It says, hey, black people. Mary. It says, hello, people. It says, Tony, yo, man, OG. Chill Will. It says, hey, genuine vibes, blessing, black people, Chrissy. Oh, they just speaking and catching up. It says, are we on a stakeout? Oh, my Lord. He said, are we on a stakeout? What are we looking for? Oh, Lord. No, we are not on a stakeout. I just turns the camera towards some people like Mary. She says she likes to see the trucks. It says, it's me. You need to stop. He said, are we on a stakeout? For real, what are we looking for? It says, beautiful your city, Chrissy H. It says, that's so true. Lord have mercy. It says, no me, sleeping beautiful, just wake up. It says, no me. It says, oh, it says, sleeping beauty, just wake up. Steak. But wait a minute, I like that one. He said, "Were we on a stake?" I know, you know that he said that. That's funny as heck, because it's actually like we are on a stakeout or something like that. Because he said, "What are we on a stake?" Because it is kind of quiet. Let me flip it back around. But I like that. He said, "What are we on a stakeout or something?" No, no, we are not on a stakeout. I just flipped the camera. Let her. Oh, that's a good one. He said, what are we on a stakeout? So everybody in the chat, well, we just sitting still on a stake. That's a good one. I like that one, though. He said, what, we on a stakeout or something? He said, for real. Oh, my gosh. But no, for real, you know, Brooklyn, I don't know if he's still in here. I know Chrissy is, I mean, not Chrissy. Chrissy is here. But I know Nikki is not in here. And so, you know, and I hope you guys understand. I don't mean any hard feelings or nothing like that. And if I came across wrong, I do apologize. But that is something that Chill Will said that really made sense. When you do have the mods, you should get to understand. And I never really talked to any of the people that mod for me and say, hey, let's run the channel like this. Hey, when people come in, and that's my fault. I never actually, I just clicked the button and made them a mod. Because even with the people that I mod on their channels, he never, I'm not going to say not discuss and discuss, but I think we all operate the same on their channels. We just wait and see. I mean, I don't know. That's something I never really dealt with because, you know, I'm new to the YouTube game, but you live and you learn every day, you know? And so by me saying what I said, I hope I didn't step on no toes. If I did, I apologize, but hey, it's just what it is. I don't mind the trolls, long as the trolls are not being disrespectful. That's all I'm saying. Long as they're respectful, you know, and long as they're respectful, that's fine. It says I've never been a mod before. Okay, well, we just discussed this. If you want, I can unmod you. If you don't want to be a mod, you don't. I mean, if y'all don't want to be a mod, let me know. I just made y'all a mod. You know what? I just thought about it. Didn't ask Nikki. Didn't ask Brooklyn. Didn't ask Chrissy. Didn't ask Exam. I just made y'all mods. It says, I didn't hear what you said. Can you not hear me? Can y'all hear me? Say yes or no. I wonder if my, because he said, I didn't hear what you said. So what I'm saying is, when I made people modders, I didn't ask you guys if you wanted to be a mod. I just hit the button and made you a mod. So I guess it would have been fair to ask y'all if you wanted to be a mod. It says, I think he came in. Oh, okay. So let me explain real quick what just real happened. And what time is it? Oh, it's only 10 something out here. I'll give it a few more minutes. So what just happened was, Ezekiel, or we'll call you Black People of the Chosen. And man, you have got to talk, my man, because I watched your video today. I didn't leave a comment over there, Ezekiel, but I see Queen left comments all in there. I didn't leave a comment because, man, I mean, I see some of your videos and I feel what you're saying. But Yahweh, man, I know about all of that. And, you know, I love your videos. But, you know, I mean, we're going to have to talk. Let's put it like that. But I watched a few of your videos today. I didn't leave no comments, but I seen the, you know, a couple of them didn't have comments, but I seen the one with Queen with the newer one and how you guys talked and went back and forth. And I'll talk to you. We'll talk one day. We'll talk. Okay? Yeah, we'll talk. Because we really need to talk. I mean, because I want you to explain some things to me that I'm a little bit confused on. Because I know about Yahoo, the Jehovah, and all this. You know, I studied a little something, but we're going to talk. We'll talk one day. So back to what we were saying. So what happened is, I guess Brooklyn Born must have left. And I sure hate he left because Nikki did the same thing. That's why I said, am I offending people? So, like, what happened with the mod is there's a dude that came in and said he was no longer gay. So Elvis wanted to hear, and I wanted to hear, but somehow, I think they silenced him or whatever happened and he left. And so that's when I got on the mods and I was saying, hey, y'all, when the mods come in, you know, whether they children, whatever, let me debate if I want y'all to knock them out of the box or not. Let me hear what they got to say. And Chill Will Crew was saying, when you make people mods, which I never thought about it, y'all need to come to an understanding and agreement what you want them to do or what not need to be done. And that's something that I never done. That's all I was saying. And then like yesterday, like Nikki, I wish she was here. I love Nikki. That's my girl. She been rocking with me for day one. You know, Brooklyn's been rocking with me too. And my thing is, so as Christian, I don't want any hard feelings. Well, Tony, yo, man, he has, but Tony don't do nothing. Tony loved him. He loves the trolls. And he said, if I was you, I'd let them damn trolls come on in. And you know, I'm gonna listen to Tony because if anybody know, he knows. So what happened was, Ezekiel, is so a troll had came. Well, I don't know if it was a troll for sure because we didn't get to talk because he left because he got blocked out or whatever. And then Brooklyn, I guess he just left, or if he here, he's not saying anything. But it's like they feel. I don't know. I'm just gonna get off the subject. Let's see where I leave off at. Let me see. I mean, before I came in, I didn't hear. Oh, I got it. It says Chrissy. I don't think he came in after. It's me. Yes, Elvis. It says no actions on this on this stakeout. Let's head downtown for some real fun. I know that's right. Skip, what's going on, Skip? I see you in the house. Welcome. It says my favorite trucker. How's it going? Oh, it's going. I appreciate you coming in, showing me some love. It says we can talk. Yes, Ezekiel. We will. I got my email, Ezekiel. For all you guys is in the chat, I got my email up. You guys want to really talk? Just shoot me an email. I might not get back to the emails right away. You can send me a long email. Tell me whatever's on your mind. Just don't send me no naked pictures. Don't send me nothing crazy. I'm not a marriage counselor. I don't have a degree. Don't ask me weird stuff because I will block you. Yes, I will. But if you on the up and up and you want to do a collab, or you just want to just stuff that you want to discuss, like something long and you don't want to leave a long comment, send it to me. I'll reply to you or whatever the deal is. I just put my email up today, or whatever the deal is. So that's good. Chill Will. It says, Tony, yo, man, what you cooked today? It says, I will be over to your channel to chat. Yes, it's the weekend. It's Saturday. That's what I'm saying. I'm going over there too. Anybody want to chime off now? Go right ahead. I was only going to stay on here for a few minutes, but I'm going to keep on talking. Where we at now? Let me see. I kind of lost my chat. Elvis. It says typo. A cure for greatness. Okay. Chrissy, she laughing. Black people, I'll do mods the way that you want me to. Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. I don't want to be stepping on nobody's toes. Because Chrissy and all my mods, I love them all. Because you guys have been rocking with me with day one. All I'm saying is, let them in until we see what they're talking about. Like when they come in, don't just knock them out of the box when they start talking. Even if they don't say hi or speak or nothing like that. Let's talk. I want to See, what I don't like, if somebody come in and they say something and I'm distracted and I looked up and somebody had already knocked them out of the box, I'm like, damn, I didn't even get to read the comment. Let me see what y'all seen it, but I didn't see it. How's that fair? That really annoys me. And that happens a lot. Or, you know, like if kids come in, and I feel you guys that are parents, like Nikki said, oh, it's their bedtime, they should be in bed. Obviously, their parents know them up. Let's see what they talking about. I just want to see what everybody's talking about. Chrissy said when her Elvis P. It says, I've never heard of a cure for gayness. What do he flipping coin heads up like men tells he is like a female? Laughing my fuck. See, now that's me. I don't know. I told you there was a dude. There's a few people that have gotten cureness for that. And I don't know how. I don't know if there is a cure. I don't know nothing about it. I try not to get on the subject. But you know what? For real, Elvis, I really wanted to hear what he had to say. I don't know if he was a troll. But we didn't. I guess we didn't get to find out. So maybe he might come back in another time. Who knows? But I was curious to see what he was talking about. Didn't get to see. But he might come back in the chat another time. You never know. What's going on with you, Skip? I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad. Anybody that come in regular is really cool. And you know what, you guys? I just realized it's Saturday. For whatever reason, I'm thinking it was a Thursday or like a weekday, because then you guys just hear me. Didn't I just say, I know you guys got to get up and go to work tomorrow? It says Elvis. It says, I think he was legit. It says, if he was, he'll come back. Yes. It's Grandma's World. Hey, Grandma's. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you stopping in, showing me some love. I appreciate that. I really, really do. It's a Saturday night. What you got going on, sweetheart, on a Saturday night? I appreciate you. I really do. What's going on with you? I just spilled all that stuff all on my shirt. It says Chatterboo, good morning. It is not morning out here, sweetheart. It is nighttime. Oh, well, I forgot he's from India. It is morning. He said, good morning, Chatterboo. Well, if she's out here where we're at, it is nighttime for her. It says, I'm just chilling at home. You know, a lot of people is at home tonight. A lot of people is actually not out. I thought a lot of people be out in the club or out. I'm not saying y'all go to the club or nothing. It says, Christopher Michael, are you made of butter? Yeah, I'm made of butter. Why? Why? What do they make butter out of? I don't know. Tell me what butter is made out of. I'm curious, Christopher. So, a lot of people is at home tonight. A lot of people is just not getting out like they used to. You know, like Chill Will was saying, I spilled all that. She was saying her and her husband was at home. I think he was playing darts, and Chill Will said she was playing darts, and I think her husband was playing pool. And you know, a lot of people don't get out no more like they used to. Elvis P. It says not butter, parquet margarine. Oh no, y'all finna start climbing. I'm gonna let Elvis go. See, Elvis might do real good with those trolls that pop up in here. I think he'll give them a run for this money. And you know, that's another thing. I love running into people on social media that actually have trolls, and then they got another troll, but the one troll is the good troll. Have you ever seen a good troll and a bad troll? And have you ever seen the good troll and the bad troll go back and forth? That is hilarious, because the bad troll gets scared of the good troll because the good troll shut the bad troll down, and they going back and forth, and it's just so entertaining. Alpha 2A, hello, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? It says, you trucking? Yes, sir. Are you trucking? And if so, what you hauling? I'm just curious. Y'all popping in here too fast. Lakeisha Moody, it says, as a moderator for other channels, we are supposed to be the host eyes to help detect people's being disrespectful, not to step on the host toes. You know, I appreciate you saying that. And I feel like I maybe stepped on some toes, because what I'm kind of hate is Brooklyn was in here, but if he's in here, he's not saying anything. Nikki, she left and she didn't come back. Maybe they busy. I just wanted to know their input. And, you know, I didn't know how to handle that, but I'm glad it's being seen. And I'm just saying, I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but I'm just talking about it. That's all. And I really hate Brooklyn left. I don't know why, but hey, it's what it is. No hard feelings. This is Apple. It says doing well, ma'am. I appreciate that. It says act grandma world. Sister, I subscribe to you. Alpha. It says me, no, I'm not a trucker, ma'am. Live stream strolling. Okay, I feel you. You're a good one. I appreciate you live stream strolling. I'm glad you stopped by and showed me some love. I really appreciate that. You can stay as long as you want to. It says, do you like being a trucker? Boo. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I mean, I'm about ready to hang up my keys shortly. I prayed about it. When it's time, God will show me. You know, it says black people think so much. It says, I sure appreciate you. And I appreciate you too. I really do. And I seen you, I think you was over there, Bow 14. I think I seen you in a few chats, I think earlier, Jolie. I seen you somewhere earlier. And we go around, you do like I do, you try to show love as much as you can. It says, my best friend used to be a trucker. Oh, yeah, we still got a lot of females out here. We need a few we need a few more females, but we got a good amount of females out here now. It's not what it should be. The men still have us outbeat though. Yes. And I appreciate everybody that comes in and show love and all of that. I really appreciate it. Yes. And I try to get by, like after I go live, I'll go to a few pages, catch up. But I think, as you know, as we talked about it earlier, when your channel grows a little bit, it gets more difficult. And I do what I can. If people rock with me, they rock with me. If not, I've got to. It used to bother me though when I first started my channel, and people would have subscribed, unsubscribed. They used to bother me so bad. But other content creators that are way bigger than me, they said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Just keep on grinding. And that's what I've been doing. And now it don't bother me. 1 minute I have subscribed and then 3 or 4 unsubscribed, but God will bless me with 5 or 10 more. So now certain things that used to bother me, Grandma, when I first started, don't bother me anymore. You know, like now, I'm starting to deal with the trolls. Don't bother me. I put out the content. If I can get other people page, that's fine. If not, I hope they be okay with it. There's sometimes I have to do a certain people, skip them for some days or whatever. And I'm starting to learn it. You're gonna bump shoulders with somebody. It's not gonna be all roses, and that's just what it is. And that's just a part of YouTube, which I had no idea was gonna be like this, but it's what it is. So what are we doing? It says my best friend was a trucker. It says, hey, pretty. Oh, hello. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate that. Let me see here. What else we got? We got it. It says Grandma World, you're welcome. It says you lose on, you'll get 10. Yes, I've noticed that. It says you'll lose 1, you'll get 10. Yeah, God is good. Every time I noticed that. And I said, that's all right. I said, every time 1 or 2 people unsubscribe to me, I said, God is going to bless me with 5 or 10 more. And that's what happened. And they think because they unsubscribe, like they hurt your feelings or something, like it bothered you. Like, I'm like, no, you just one less person page I got to go to. Yeah, I hate to say it that way, but it gets annoying when they play them games like that. Like, I guess they be trying to say, oh, I'll do this and unsubscribe. Like, so what? Keep it moving. And then a lot of those people too, grandmas, those are people that'll say, oh, I subscribe to you and you subscribe to me. Because, you know, YouTube don't show you everybody that's subscribed. You can see the majority of them, but not all of them. And sometimes you'll be subscribed to somebody and YouTube will make that person look like you're not even subscribed to them. It's weird. And there's people, like, there was a dude came on my page and he said he was subscribed to me. And I was like, I'm subscribed to you too. He said, no, you're not. You're not in my profile. You was there. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you. See, when people don't move, YouTube remove a lot of stuff. I'm telling y'all. They remove comments. They take away subscribers. Y'all got to be careful. I'm telling you. Don't be getting mad at the person. And the man, this person was going back and forth. He kept telling me, you're not. I'm like, dude, I am subscribed to you. He kept saying you was in my, because apparently he was able to see me before that I was subscribed to him. Somehow YouTube done something and he say it shows that unsubscribe. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, I ain't unsubscribed with you. And I just got tired of arguing with him. I just went on by my business. I wasn't studying him. Because I know I'm subscribed to him. So I don't know what he keep telling me that I'm not subscribed to him. I'm like, unless somebody is unsubscribing me to you, dude, I'm looking at you in my profile. Your picture is here. He comes in, no, you're not. I'm like, boy, bye. Ain't got time to be going back and forth with you. It says his grandma world. Oh, he keeps saying good morning to everybody. Good morning. Okay, yeah, different time zone. I'm still here rocking. I appreciate that, love. Like I said, anybody want to rock, rock. If not, I feel you. Because I know people got stuff to do, but just being here with me, I appreciate that. Good evening. Oh, she's speaking to him. Good evening. It says, I'm good morning and you evening. It says, Elvis, if you leave trucking, what's your next gig? My next gig, I'm hoping I could retire and kick back home and ain't got to work no more. That's my next gig. Shoot, I'm tired of working. I'm trying to hit the lottery. It says grandma's, it says YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, she has a YouTube channel. You can go over there and subscribe to her if you want to. It says absolutely does not show you all of your subscribers. Right. And so why he think I'm not subscribed to him, I don't know. He said that, I guess he used to see me on the list where it shows people you subscribe. But see, people don't know. YouTube updated a lot of stuff. I have people that'll pop in 1 minute, they'll show subscribe, and then 2 days later, it's like they unsubscribe. And then a week later, they'll pop back up. I don't know if YouTube doing that or they doing it. I don't know. It'd be some weird stuff going on. Comments, YouTube have removed so many comments. I ain't removed them. And then I had this one girl, she came to my page and left a comment telling me something. You removed all my comments. I'm like, girl, I did not remove your comments. What are you talking about? Tell me something. I left you comment. I don't care what you left me. I have not removed it. Well, who removed? I'm not going to go back and forth with you, child. I ain't removed no comments. People just be bugging out. Like, y'all don't realize YouTube be playing games with people. I'm telling you. And I realized that. My YouTube name is Rohit Kumar Pandey. I guess I said that right. Okay, cool. I like that name. It says his grandma. It says, yes, I do. Okay, she's talking to him. Skeeter Carey. Hello from Florida. Hello, Skeeter. How's it going? Black people are chosen. It says, Lakeisha Moody, I subscribe to you. Okay, y'all subscribing. That's cool. More hustle. It says, I want to glaze your donut. Go right ahead. What you going to glaze it with? You going to glaze who donut? My donut or your donut? And what kind of donut is it? Is it Krispy Kremes? Or is it donut? Or is it Dunkin' Donuts? I'm just curious. It's Mary. It says, I only show the newest subscribers. YouTube. Yeah, Mary, sometimes it shows. Bobby. It says, I subbed. I appreciate that, Bob Boy. I'm sorry, I said Bobby. B-O-B. Oh, yeah. It is Bobby. Yeah, B-O-B. Okay, yeah. I appreciate that. More hustle. It says, can I glaze your donut? I told you what you got to tell me which donut is. The Krispy Kremes. You're not answering me. Is it Krispy Kremes or Dunkin' Donuts? You got to tell me which one it is. Don't just ask about the donuts if you can't tell which donut it is. It could be Hostess. It says YouTube be communist. It says we have all kinds of freedom. For real, for real. Yes. It says, can I butter your popcorn? More hustle. I know that's right. That's a good one. More hustle. It says your donut heavy glaze for it to have. Okay, whatever. But yeah, YouTube, and y'all got to understand, y'all content creators, don't just be thinking that's the person that's subscribed to you that's doing something. It don't be them. It be YouTube. I'm telling you. I went to my before I really started posting stuff in my posts, I went to my post and half of my people that left the comments, they was vanished. Y'all might have didn't notice it, but then all of a sudden, a day later, they came back. And at first, I thought y'all had came in there and deleted all y'all comments and checked out. Some of the comments didn't even come back. All of them didn't. I don't know what YouTube be doing. I really don't. It says your donut heavy glaze 25. Like, yes, Mary, I see that. That's cool. Every little bit helps. But yeah, so just keep rocking in these YouTube streets out here, y'all. And just keep on supporting each other. We try not to step on it. Nobody toes or none. Elvis. It says, yep, YouTube be tripping and trifling sometimes. Yes, they are. They be tripping, and they also trifling sometimes. You ain't lying about that. So yeah, we keep rocking in these YouTube streets with each other. We keep supporting each other. It says Chatterbo, hey sweetheart, I thought you was gone. It be YouTube because a few people I know I was subscribed to it showed, then I wasn't subscribed to them. I had to resubscribe. Yes, I've had to do that. I'm subscribed to, and you're right. I didn't want to say nothing, but I'm gonna go and put it out there. All of a sudden, I was looking for 3 people that was supposed to be, because I could see who I'm subscribed to, and I went to go to this person's page trying to show them some love, and I'm like, where's the person at? And I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Then I typed the person's name. I had to go to their page, and when I go on their page, it said I was not subscribed to them. I never did unsubscribe to them. So Chatterboo, I know exactly what you talk about. Why do YouTube do that? And then I go back and subscribe to the person, and guess what they did? They unsubscribed me again. Do you know how many times they'll do that to me, to somebody? Why are they doing it? And then they unsubscribe people for me. That's why old boy was arguing with me. He was telling me, you're not subscribed. I'm like, look, dude, I am subscribed. But then when I went to his page, it said I was subscribed, but for whatever reason, it's telling him that I'm not subscribed. So I'm like, I'm not going to argue. I know I support everybody that support me. You better believe them. Now, I come to your page, and I tell you, I might not leave comments on everybody's page, but you trust and believe. If you rock with me, I'm rocking with you. I can be there. Like, I'm going to tell you an example. I've been working all day, but I'm going to tell you how much I'm rocking with you. If y'all don't believe me, go over to her page. Bo 14 Life 90 had a live today. How come I was in her live and she didn't even know I was there? How come I was in her live? You know why? Because I couldn't communicate with her because I was busy working, but I had her live planned. I could tell you all who was in her live. I could tell you all what they was talking about, the whole live from the beginning to the end. Do you feel what I'm saying? You don't have to communicate. I still gave her a thumbs up. I stayed there, gave her all that watch time. You know why? My phone was sitting down. I ain't gotta keep typing and going back and forth with her. I was there. And people feel as though when you come on their page, if you don't leave a comment, if you don't say nothing, you're not supporting them. Just like Slim Shell. She put out a lot of content. I be over there a lot of times. Slim Shell don't know that I go through all her lists, and I see all them people that she put up in her post. Slim Shell, if y'all know who she is, she's a good-hearted person. She helps everybody. She rocks. She puts you in her content. I go through all Slim, her entire page. She don't even know I've been there, because you know why? I only comment on 1 or 2 things. I'm not gonna go comment on every video, but I'm just letting you know I'm here. Just like TSML, the real rapper. He don't know. I'm on all of his page. I see all of his video. I see all of that stuff he putting out. Just because, man, I ain't got to comment on every one of your page. But I see what you doing, bro. I'm supporting you. And the crazy part, half of these people that I'm supporting, they ain't even supporting me. Not that I care, but I'ma still show them love. Do you know how many people pages that I go to? I be in their lives. I don't even say nothing. Yeah, call it in the bushes, call it whatever. I'm supporting you. You ain't got to know that, but I'm supporting you. And don't get mad because I ain't left a comment, but trust and believe I'm supporting. Just like Ezekiel. I watched his videos today. I could tell you about all his videos, everything he said, what he had on, when he put, I could tell you, because I watched this video. I could tell you word for word what he said, but I ain't gotta leave a comment. That's why I said we gotta talk. I could tell you Mary, what she put out. I comment a little bit more on Mary, because Mary got shorter videos. Certain people I will comment a little bit more. You know, Brooklyn Born, I can go to his page. Nikki Lee. Some people I comment a little bit more. Tony, I can tell you about everybody. I checks out everybody's page. Jolia. I'm all over the YouTube streets. Don't get it twisted. I'm up all different times, hours, day and night. Trust and believe I'm supporting. I can tell you what you did. I can tell you your last video. I can tell you what's popping off with it. You know, like Beezy Boy, what a sign. He came back here today. You know, I seen him with the dog. He got all the little dogs. His dog. I could tell you because I watched you. I ain't got to leave no comment at all. And that's what people don't understand. Long as you supporting, that's what it's all about. Like Miss Gay, I went over there. I watched all her videos. I might left a couple of, sometimes I will, sometimes I don't. But you better believe if you rocking with me, I'm definitely rocking with you. That's how I be. It says I watch live and video, but I don't always comment. It says something you just want to watch and right. And that's what I did with Bold 14 Life. Because what I liked about her, she gave me an idea. She got this drop in the back of this little, she had like some chicken, look, fried chicken. And she told me, she said, you punch this little button right here. I started to do it. And it brings it down and it puts a drop in the background. And, you know, she was talking about a whole bunch of information, you know, about, you know, the girl, the country girl, the G2 country girl was in there talking about you know, how to get monetized, and the young girl had got monetized. I think you might have been, I can't remember everything, but it was her, and then it was a tube girl, I forget her name. It was Miss Danny, because Miss Danny had her name in there. What was it called? Danny's name was working out, or what was Danny's name? She changed her name. And it was she was on a workout jump. It was I can't remember, everybody was in there, but I was in there through the whole thing. And Bo 14 don't even know that I supported her through the full chat. I didn't say a mumbling word. Yeah, I was in the bushes, call it whatever. Because I do be in the bushes. I ain't gonna lie. I go in the bushes of a lot of people live. Sure do. But like I said, I ain't gotta let you know that I'm there every time. It's just, it says, yes, Slim Shell, awesome. Yes, Slim Shell. Shelly, we call her Shelly. I call her Slim. Michelle, whatever. Yes, she is. She's a very great supporter. It says, thank you for watching my videos, Yolanda. Yes, I'm almost done with a lot of your videos. And if you see Black people or the chosen one, if you notice it and stuff with your videos, I commented on some on it. And you know why I only commented on some of them, Zika? I wanted you to know that, yeah, I see you, but I don't have to always comment. And I see when you drop a new video, you know why? It's going to notify me because I'm subscribed to you. Just like you come over here. You support me. This man has been rocking with me. He comes and he sit in my life. Him, Nikki, Brooklyn Born, Tony Yo Man, Chrissy, 80s Babe. There's a few people that drops in my live on a and then you got some of them that rock with me from when I sign on until I get off. I'm talking about true rocking with me. You think I'm not finna support them? Even though Chrissy don't even have a channel like that, I still put Chrissy on my post. I tell everybody, go over there, check out my girl Chrissy H, subscribe to her. So if one day she ever decide to start putting out content, guess what? She already got her subscribers. All she got to do is get her watch time. Okay? I'm just saying, that's my girl. Chrissy has been rocking with me since that's my day one. That is my boo, for real, for real. So it says, Mary, it's me. It says, yes, 100. I know you hit every like. Yes. And I hit every, and when I go in your live or whatever, I'm going to hit the like button. And like I say, I'm not commenting all the time, but I'm going to give you a like for sure. For sure. That's no doubt. I'm gonna like it. That's the first thing I'm going to do is come in and I'm going to hit that like button. It says, Chatterboo has a big food channel. Yes. Food over there. It says Elvis. It says, see, yo, it says we got rid of that donut troll food. See, that's what I'm saying, Elvis. That's what I mean. I appreciate that. Like, y'all see what Elvis did? The trolls come in. And so what he's doing with the troll is, Elvis is a troll, but he's a good troll. He runs the bad trolls off. And if you got a lot of good trolls, they'll run the bad trolls out. So that's what I said. Sometimes it's good for the trolls to come in, because not only that, the trollers give you that watch time and they're there. But if you got a good troll that'll run the bad troll off, because there's trollers, but they're not bad trolls. The good trolls, a lot of them that I've seen, they love messing with the bad trolls. It makes their night. They just get a kick out of it. It's hilarious. It says, Sharkies, it says, what's your favorite drug? My favorite drug is, let me see, God. That's my favorite drug. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus. What's your favorite drug? I'm curious. I want to know. It says, Kelly, it says, it was awesome when Trump asked for Barack Obama birth certificate. Laugh out loud. Really? Okay, you got a right to your opinion. It's just, Yolanda, you really do support other people's channel. Yes, I do. And when I support for real, for real. I be on it. And even with me driving, in between, when I'm driving, and I drive all day, when I stop, and I take my break, or I get fuel, or I'm at a shipper receiver, I got my phone playing. Somebody's phone is playing, whether I'm, like right now, I'm in the midst of trying to finish up with Jolia's Jolia Legacy. Anybody ever heard of them? That's my girl over there, Jolia Legacy. I've been rocking with her for a minute too. I'm in the mix of her playlist. So Jolia is good people. Her and her husband Henry, they watch my playlist, and I know they did. I ain't got to tell you how, but yes, my one playlist with all of that Tony Yo Man. A few people watch my playlist because it tells me it's weird that you can see things, but yes, she supports me really well, and I try to support her. So because when she hit that 1,000, you want to have at least close to that watch time. So yes, I watch videos, and it's easy for me to put it on my system. So I got a system in this truck, and I can play like Ezekiel Yahweh. I can play all of his videos and hit play, even though I ain't got to use his playlist. I could just use his videos, and each one of his videos, I could turn my phone. It's a setting, and then after one play, Black people are chosen, then the next one will play, and then the next one will play, and the next one will play. And I can stop it anytime I want to. His videos are not that hard to watch because, not saying that they are, because they're like 15 minutes, 8 minutes, a little bit over 15 minutes, 15.8. They're like that. They're always in 15 minutes. He got like one or two that's not 15 minutes. He got a real short one. I think it's like a minute or something. I can't remember. But yeah, I can tell you everything about your channels, anybody, because I watches them. I'm telling you, I be over there. I be up. I'm telling you, I'm a truck driver, baby. We don't ever sleep. No, yes, we do. But the way we operate is totally different from everybody else. Even my new subscriber, but like I say, I might not get to some of the people's channels every day, but I can binge watch 2 or 3 channels while I'm rolling. I roll up to 12 hours a day. Y'all do the math. I'm just saying. So it's not like I'm not supporting. But like I said, sometimes I can't respond, but I am listening. I ain't got to physically watch the video. As long as I can hear you, I understand what you're saying. I'm still supporting you. I'm just saying. You can support all different types of ways. I can put my phone down in the middle of the night, and I can like say, I could just pick somebody in here. Like I could play Going Mountains. If I want all of her videos to play, and I could just let her video, like a watch list or whatever, just play. Well, I want to watch all of her shorts. If I want to watch all her regular, whatever, I can pick and choose anybody in here. Chattaboo. I can say, okay, I can go to my list, to my subscriber, hit Chattaboo, and just play, and just play all her videos. And then guess what? Chattaboo, if I've watched all of her videos, guess what? If I really wanted to support her like that, I can turn around and do replay and hit all of her videos all over again. Because I've done that to people. Like people that have videos that like, say for instance, Slim Shell. Slim Shell, if you go to her page, Slim Shell has a lot of videos that are not very long. Same thing with Mary. Those videos, no offense, y'all, they're real easy to watch. Like Slim Shell, her videos are like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. If you hit replay on all her videos, you can watch her whole list of videos in no time because they're not like hours or 2. And the same thing with let's go over here to Black People Are Chosen. His videos, they're all about 15 minutes a piece. So you go 15, 30, 45 seconds. You can watch 4 of his videos within 1 hour. 4 videos in 1 hour. That's nothing. But I've given him an hour support, and I've watched 4 of his videos. I'm talking about his long videos. I can go to Tony Yo Man. He's another one. Got most of his videos average 30, 20, 35, 40 minutes. I could watch 2 of his videos as an hour watch time. I could watch 4 of his videos 2 hours. You know, I can tell everybody about each one of their pages. You know why? Because I'm really supporting. You can go over there to Chill Will. Go over to Chill Will page. Chill Will started off because I've been rocking with her for a minute. When we was over there, when I used to rock with her with Lady J. If you guys are any of my Mary Janes going over there to rock with the beautiful Lady J. But I started rocking over there with her. Chill Will. Chill Will was putting out a lot of shorts. But again, I had watched all of Chill Will's, every last one of her regular videos. I had watched all she had do. She was starting to do live. I watched all of Chill Will's lives. I even went over to her other page, Charlene Courts. I had watched all of those. She was trying to get to 50. I mean, I can tell you about your page. Okay? I can tell everybody in my chat right now about their page. what they done, when the last video had, how long. I can tell you your first video, because what I do when I go to your page, I'm going to your very first video. I'm going to your first short, your first video. I'm going to your post. I'm going to scroll all the way down to your post. I don't care how far that bitch going. I'm going to scroll and scroll. Because guess what? I want to see who you are. I want to see how your vibe is. I want to see if I want to rock with you. But even if I don't really want to rock with you, guess what? I'm going to still say subscribe to you. I'm just not going to come over there as much. Is that fair? I'm just keeping it real. Now, if I really like it, what I'm seeing, I'm like, oh yeah, good content. Guess what? That's when you're going to start seeing me commenting more. No offense. That's when you're going to start seeing me like, hey, I see you, sis. Hey, bro. Well, yeah. You're going to see me comment. That means I'm really feeling you, that we like clicking, you family. No offense. But if you see me every blue moon, leave a comment here and there, I'm still trying to know you. I'm still trying to feel you. I haven't been rocking with you long enough. Just give me time. That's all I'm saying. But everybody rocks differently. You know? Everybody rocks differently. It says, nice to meet you as well. It says, Chattaboo, yes, it's very important to run each other's playlists. Yes, that playlist, Chattaboo, it gives that person that watch time. Like, you know, Chill Will is over there. That I asked Chill Will earlier, had she hit her watch time. Chill Will can get her. Chill Will, I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been doing my research. Chill Will, all you got to do is you probably done it, but you need to put more of your lives, and even if you do doubles, put more of your lives into a playlist and just try to get a lot of your subscribers to watch them. If you at least get 10 of your subscribers to watch your playlist all week, and even if they watch them and they rewatch them again, girl, in no time you can have those watch hours in no time. For real, for real. What is this? Aqua2 Dad. It says, I lost my Aqua2 kids. Have you seen them here? Yeah, they're I'll bring them over to you. Just hold on. I'll bring them to you in a little while, okay? I promise. I'll bring them to you. Just hold on. Let me get all their clothes packed up and we coming. I'm gonna drop them off to you. It says, just want to give you guys a tip for your watch hours. It says you can run videos on 25 speed. It says that way you will get 3 times the hours for the videos. Really? Huh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, thanks for that info. That's really good. Elvis, it says you ought to do that. It says that. Well, you need to stop. Elvis, he said they at Diddy's party, huh? Boy, you see, I like somebody like him to get on the trolls. For real, for real. It says that is Grandma's World. It says, I heard about you before. It says, policy to trail. It says, research this. Okay, we got it. I'll research it. Give me a moment. I'm still in the middle of something. It says, Grandmama. It says, it works, black people. It says, it's helped me to monetize both of my channels. Okay, then. Got you. You know, see, like I said, another thing, when you on this live and you talking to people, you learn stuff every day. You learn something new. You sure do. Is Chrissy still in the house or did she chime out? Tony, yo, man, you still in the house? Mary, let's do some roll call. Who all still up in here? I mean, I know y'all shining out because y'all might want to go to bed. What time is it? Yes, 11 o'clock. I'm going to give it a few minutes, y'all. It says, at Grandma's World, it's amazing. Yes, I'm going to look into this very soon. Chrissy, oh, you still here, love. I appreciate it. You guys, we're going to probably be wrapping up in a few minutes. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to get it like, let me see. If I give it about 10, 12 more minutes, it'll be at 3 hours. So I'm going to try to give it a few more minutes, y'all. I'm going to call it a night, even though it's Saturday night, y'all. You know what? I wasn't even planning on being on here 3 hours. I was really only planning on being on here 1 hour. I was trying to pull a Jolia. I was trying to do an hour. Then when it got to an hour, I said I'll do an hour and a half. Then when it got to an hour and a half, I said I'll do 2. Now it's at 2. Now I'm trying to say 3. I'm not going past 3 because I do have to roll tomorrow. And it is, I don't know why I'm thinking it's like a Thursday or Friday. Christy, she's still here. It says, it's Grandma World, thank you. It says, you're welcome. Oh, yes. Mary, it says, Chattaboo, time flies when you have fun. You know what, Chattaboo? We did a chat yesterday. It was me. Chrissy was here. Ezekiel, well, he's in here. He goes by, his name is right here. Black people. or Chosen. He was in here. Tony Yo Man. I think Nikki was here. Living Life with Nikki Lee. I think Living with Leanne. She might have been here. Oh, it was a lot of us. Forgive me if I don't say a lot of people's names. We were having so much fun, Chattaboo. I was running my mouth so much, going back and forth. We was on here, and then so it was a lot of people in here. Do you know I told everybody to do a poll, and I asked everybody how long were we in the live. People, I was trying to find him. He was just in here earlier. He said 6 hours. Chrissy said 4. We was in this chat 4.5 hours. Where is he at? He just commented. Oh, what was his name? There he is. Skip Murdoch. He rocked with us. He came in yesterday. He was, I guess, in the bushes. Skip, if you hear, I appreciate you, man. Remember that, y'all. Skip Murdoch, he's good people. He came up and he rocked with us in the chat the entire time. And I asked him, I said, how long we been in the chat? He said 6 hours. I guess it felt like six hours to him. But yeah, I guess we had that much fun. Or they was listening to me run my mouth that it was 4.5 hours later. Elvis P. It says, okay, Yolanda. It says, have a lot of fun being on Stakeout with you. God bless you. I appreciate you, Elvis. Please come back. We need a lot of people like you so you can jump on them trolls, because you have a ball with them trolls. Chattaboo. Was that amazing? Yes, it was amazing, because Chrissy is in here, Chrissy H. She had said she had never been in a live that long before. And Chrissy had said she always used to wonder how people would be in a live for an hour or two. And the same thing with Ezekiel. He had said, yeah, I've never been in a live that long. You know why we didn't realize we was in there so long, Chattaboo? We was just talking. Well, I was doing the talking. I was reading the comments because, you know, I run my mouth. I guess you picked that up by now. I am a talker. So we was talking about everything. We got on religion. Girl, we talked about everything under the sun. It was like we was all sitting down in a room, in the same room, having a cup of coffee. And it was just, it was, nobody was getting upset, even though we was not agreeing with each other on everything. It was mainly me and black people are chosen. Me and him was going back and forth. He was like, oh, I'm not, like, love, I know you're not a Christian. We were just getting deep. We was talking about this racist person that it was deep. And I loved it because we were all understanding each other, where we were coming from. And that conversation was so interesting. I had to end it, but I could tell nobody wanted to end it because, well, I know they wanted to end it. They probably was tired, but it got deep. Do you hear me? It was deep. It says, S. Elvin P.I., peace and blessings to you. It says, Elvin, I like and subscribe you too, Zeke. It says, I'll be back, y'all. Appreciate that. Yeah, good people. So, yeah, and Chattaboo, you're right. When a conversation is good and it's interesting, I told them I was in a live one time for over 6 hours and didn't even know I had been in that live that long. And matter of fact, I tell you who I was in the live with. Her name is Beautiful Lady J. I used to rock with her. Unfortunately, we don't rock like that. I still have nothing but love for Beautiful Lady J. I wish her nothing but the best. We just went our separate ways. Hey, it's what it is. But her lives used to be, well, I'm quite sure they are. I don't go over there. But when I was there, and I'm quite sure it still is, if I know the type of person she is, that's what I liked, her energy. Her live was rocking so hard. And she used to do her lives Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And I remember one time she had a live. We was in that bad boy. It was 6 hours and some, almost 7 hours later. And everybody was up in there just rocking, laughing, playing music, talking crap. It was the bomb, baby. I'll never forget that live. That was one of the best lives that I have ever had been in, I think, especially that long. I never forget it. It says, I watched her also. She has a great channel. Yes. You know, like I said, I rocked with her for a long time. We was a member of her, whatever the deal is. It's a long story with us. I shared a little of it, but she's still good people. And I tell all All my people that's rocking with Mary Jane, go check her out because she got good vibes over there. You know, it's just unfortunately we went our separate ways, but well, I went, you know, it's what it is, it's what it is. But I have nothing but love for. I'm always have love for my people, whether I rock with them or not. I'm gonna still mention them. I'm still say, hey, go check them out. You know, go over there and see what time it is. So if you rocked over there with the beautiful Lady J, you know what time it is. She put on a show. Does she not, Chattaboo? Oh, girl, I got to give it to my girl. She put on a show. That used to be my girl, boy. I tell you, I used to be rolling. And let me tell you, I be fighting with the lows trying to hurry up. This is how much I used to love to be in that chat. It wasn't just her. It was a group of the people. It was good connection, and we just rocked. It was like Miss Stephanie, it was Queen G. I could just name so many of them. Danny J, Miss Danny. I mean, I can think of all of them. Tyson. I could just name her whole crew. It was just like a vibe. And let me tell you, I would be rolling and be under load. Girl, let me tell you, I be trying to shut down early, like trying to hurry up and push it so I can get in, get my shower, get my food, and look, get my phone and my popcorn and tune in and just be all into the groove. That's how interesting her live is. You know you're on a good channel and you rocking with some good people when you trying to hurry up and get to the live, and y'all in the live 6 and 7 hours. Tell me I'm telling the truth. Tell me I'm telling the truth. It used to be popping. Do you hear me? Popping. Chill World Crew. It says, this grandma, thank you for the info. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, it used to be popping like that. And it used to be so much fun. I used to love it. And, you know, time moved on. But now there's another person that I rock with and stuff. They live be lit like that. But I be working now half of the time. His live get lit. And then he on a different time zone too. But yeah, when you get into a good live and the conversation and y'all talking and everybody is getting along and there's no arguing, even when the trolls come in, even when you got the trolls that are coming in, let the trolls have the show. Let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Go on, trolls, do y'all thing. I've had a few of them come in tonight. I said, hey, do they thing. But you know, it's like that, and it's what it is. So yeah. But you know, like I said, I love with everybody when they come and rock with me. It says, it's grandma's word. It says, chill, Will, no problem. I ran some of your live and that you said, okay, cool. Yeah, y'all connecting with each other. Like I said, everybody that's in here, connect with each other. Chattaboo, good stuff over there. It gets grandma word. We got chill with everybody that's in here. Especially go over there, check out my boy Tony, yo man. Check out, you know, even subscribe to my girl. She don't have her content there, but my favorite girl is in the chat here. Go check out my girl Chrissy Age. She been rocking with me. Go check out Black Peoples Are Chosen. Any and everybody, you can scroll down the list, y'all. All y'all got to do is, y'all know the drill. Tap on their name, subscribe to them. Mary is in here. We had Gay that's in here. Go check out my girl Jolia. Jolia Legacy. It's just anybody you want to check out. Bold 14 Live. It's so many to name, but we are all running to each other in these YouTube streets. The main thing that I ask everybody is we support each other. Okay, let me say this before I get off. So this is what I always try to share and spread. It says, chill where it says, oh, thank you so much. I am so new to this grandma's world, so I appreciate you for the blessing. Yes, always. So what I'm trying to say is, I hate to say it, but I'm going to keep it real. Even if you can't get to the person channel, at least subscribe to them. And if you get to them a month later or a week later, even if you watch one video, you're still subscribed to them. Do you get what I'm saying? It helps them out, especially if they got a small channel like mine. So by subscribing to me, that helps me to get more subscribers. But don't come and get mad at the person and then unsubscribe. If you do, you do. I mean, that's what it is, but I'm just saying. One thing that I'm starting to notice, when you start getting more and more subscribers, it is harder and harder to go to all of the pages. I mean, it's just impossible. Especially when somebody got a 2, 3, 4 hour live. Them people is not coming there watching them live. They come in there, I'm going to tell you what they doing. Tell me my line. You got some of them that might, because you got what I call, there's a lot of people that are YouTube junkies. I'm talking about straight up YouTube junkies. 24/7. They worse than a crackhead. I'm going to keep it real. which is cool because they good supporters. But you don't got a lot of crackhead YouTube junkies like that. They will watch every one of your lives. They will watch every one of your shorts, every one of your videos. They will go through your posts, and when they done with you, they will go to the next person and the next person. This is what they live for. They binge watch. I'm telling you what I know. They binge watch. Okay. So Grandma's World, they're talking to you. It says, yes, my supporters might take me a day. Right, yes. So what I'm saying is, find somebody that you could support. I know you can't support everybody that you subscribe to, but it wouldn't be the right thing to say find your favors, because that's not really a favor, but find a few people out of your clique that you make sure that you will connect with at least daily or every other day, that you are actually really watching their videos. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you got these long videos like this one, like this long live, I might have some people watch, but the majority of the people, I'm gonna keep it real, they're gonna come to this video, they're gonna click on it, they're gonna play it for like a minute or two, pause it, and they're gonna leave a comment, and they're gonna go, because they know that you can't tell if they watched the full video or not. I'm telling you what I know. But not everybody will do that, but the majority of them will, because especially if they're not somebody that really rock with you like that, they're not going to come down and watch 3 hours of your video, got to do their own content, and then got to watch other people's. You can't tell me they're doing that. It's not true. So that's why I tell people, if you've already been in my chat, what would you hit replay? If you want to hit replay, fine, that helps me. But I'm going to keep it honest. If I went in your chat and you got an hour, 2-3 hour chat, I'm not finna do a replay if I was only there 30 minutes. I was there. I'm not finna hit replay. I'm just being honest. But I will hit replay if I'm watching your playlist and you got it in there. I'm trying to give you those watch hours and help you. Because there's people I'll go through where I do the playlist. Like right now I'm working on Jolia's playlist. And when I'm done with her, I'll pick somebody else. You get what I'm saying? And then people that's got small playlists, it's easy to get to those. The hard one is the people like, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Like you got like Bow for Life 14, like her playlist, she got some deep ones, boy, because she got some stuff just like Grandma Ladia. Who was that one girl I went to today? She got videos. Her lives are like 10 hours, 11 hours, and I'm like. Excuse my French. I said, shit, I can't do that. I mean, they deep, all of hers. You talking about more than 24 hours. You talking about a week of just her playlist, and that's just for her lives, maybe longer than a week. And I'm like, girl, you talking about to watch that? That's pure dedication. Only way you can watch something like that is to put your phone on play and just sit it on the side of the dresser and let it play all night, every night for so many days. And hopefully you'll get through all of them live. That's a lot of live right there. But that's some good ass support, excuse my French. If she got enough people to do that, oh, girl would be tearing it up. Because she got some long lives. Now, I don't know if she actually sat up and talked on those lives for all that time, or she just let her phone do this wasn't a silence, so I don't know what she did, but I'll have to double check that. But hey, support whatever you can. I support the best way I can. So, like I said, at the end of the day, people, you guys, I appreciate it's too many people to go through the chat that start naming everybody. Everybody know who's here. Like I said, connect. Try to support whatever you feel is the best way to support. I can't tell you the way to support nobody else. You support whatever makes it happy for you. It says, yes, that's what I do. It says, I'll pick people longest lives and use one of my 5 devices and let it run. Yes, that's how you support. That's what a lot of people do. You gotta have that extra device and let it play throughout the night, and just pick random people because it gives them that watch time. Yeah, you take that phone, and that's how I do it. You just put it to the side and just let it play. You ain't gotta watch. You can hear it. Just let it play all night, and you'll give them that watch time. And then pick somebody else the following night, and then the following night pick somebody else. But they have to have a playlist. You gotta remember, a lot of people don't have no playlist. Some of them do and some don't. Because I rock with a lot of people. So the ones that, And I'm just going to be honest. I try to get to the ones that I know that rock with me. And I'm not trying to be funny. You got people that ain't never been to your page. And I'm not trying to be funny. You ain't never been to my page. You think I'm finna go over there and watch 10 hours of your stuff and you ain't even came over here? But they could have been over here. I don't know. But they ain't let me know they've been over here. I'm just saying. But it's what it is. But like I said, people, you know, it's Yolanda. I appreciate the time. We end up, look at this. We stayed on this live. I came in and I told Chrissy that I was going to be here an hour, I think. Did I say that, Chrissy? Chrissy might be and went to sleep. I said I was going to be here an hour. And here I am 3 hours later. Tony, yo, man, he was in here early. He probably getting ready for his video. Everybody that's came in here that done stopped through, I appreciate it. Mary is here. Chrissy is still here. Yes, Chrissy, she's still here. Laugh out loud because we started off and Chrissy rocks with me the whole time. So like I said, everybody, I appreciate the love. We stayed here 3 hours, even those that started at the beginning, those that came in at the end and in between. I even appreciate all the trolls. I appreciate all the mods. Thank you guys. I'm over 500. I appreciate the love. Just showing me the love. I can't thank you enough. Brooklyn born, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I offended you and stepped on some toes. If I did, hey man, I apologize. You still family at the end of the day. I hope you understand where I was coming from. I sure hate he shined off. Nikki did the same thing. I wish she was here, but hey, it's what it is. That's life. At the end of the day, I think we still family. We still rocking. I'm gonna still support him. I'm gonna still support her. You know, it's what it is. I appreciate everybody that rocked with me. You guys stay blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. And again, my lives is just random. And there's sometimes I get tired and I take a break. Hey, understand that. So if y'all don't see me, it's like, oh, Yolanda didn't go live. Hey, just take it. I'm resting. This YouTube will drain you. You got to have a life outside of it. I try to go live as much as I can because I haven't put out a lot of videos. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's what it is. Like I said, you guys stay blessed. Good night. Enjoy your family. And if you haven't told anybody you love them today, please do. And if anybody haven't told you they love you, remember, I love you and so does Jesus. Stay blessed, you guys. Have a good one. And thanks for rocking with me. Have a good one. Yolanda signing out.